Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am back on this early. Hey, destination fun. Girl, I got so much mess under this desk. I can't even I can't even get my feet up here. Ah, how's your morning going, destination? I don't know what this phone doing. How's your morning going? You going live today? Huh, Sherry? You going live today? I hope I'm not echoing. I got so many maybe I can close this one. Well, if I'm not echoing. I'm not echoing, or am I? I shouldn't be. I got so many browsers open because I wanted to share um so much stuff with everybody today. I don't think so. If I do, it would be at lunchtime. Okay. Yeah, I did a little too much this weekend. I did too much. I keep saying that, so I need to get out of that mode. Hey, Jamie, how you doing this morning? You should be asleep after yesterday. Ah, ah, ah. Okay, good, because I got everything open because I wanted to share your vegan breakfast. I wanted to talk about Juicy J and Peach McIntyre. I definitely want to talk about her. I don't know how. Hey, Dewey, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome. Jaden. Aren't you supposed to be in school? Jaden, why we not in school? Issa. Hey. Keisha. Keisha. Oh, thank you everybody for stopping by. You know, if you type Betty, it'll drop your link. Thank you so much. I'm so honored this morning. Oh, I'm a little achy. Yeah, right. Taking it easy. When did you ever take it easy, Jamie? You was on last night. But Jamie, you got to start doing them lives because that's how you're gonna get that little extra little. You got, you gotta. Keisha, how is your day? You know, Keisha, really, I need to stop at 11 and go over to Darian. But if I don't make it over to Darian today, a moment in the word, everybody's who I'm talking about. If I don't make it to him today, I'm definitely gonna do. I'm gonna rewatch it because I need some Darian today. I might even invite him up here to talk about a moment in the word. Oh God, we're gonna go, and then I got my Indonesian friends, my Singapore friends, Titi of England. She went on live the first time last night. She was a little exasperated. Ooh, do I have lipstick on? She was a little exasperated, and so she ended up not staying on long, but that's how it is. WH, welcome, Modesty. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. I got 5 people. I am so honored. I'm trying to get my phone where it's supposed to be. And then you know with these long nails. Ah, ah. Y'all know how them go. And trying to get over here to and then Warm Strong. I don't know. I know he did a live. Um, he did a live. I do know that. So I don't know how long. Keisha, was you at Warm Strong live last night? Your channel. I don't think he stayed on that long. I think it was an hour, maybe what I saw. But okay, I'm finally on my phone on this side. But yeah, it's a nice and sunny day here in Florida. Probably 80 degrees out there, 90 by now. Um, and then yesterday, while I was live with Warmstrong, my ooh, my sink started leaking, but the plumber's here this morning to fix it, so that'll make for a great day. Oh, that will make for a great day for sure. And yeah, and I didn't really have that many dishes to wash yesterday. So I think I'm going to cook a lot of vegetables today. is what I'm gonna do. Because I'm telling you, when Jamia and some other people out in the community was talking about eating more healthier. I know I've been saying that for a while, and I know my friends are just amazed that I let this weight come on me. But it's not just about the weight. I just don't feel good. You know what I mean? Your tummy, it's not bloated, but it just don't feel good when you don't eat right. And I'm supposed to be an older example for the younger women, and I'm not doing a good job. Keisha said, no, I did not get on with Bill last night in bed early. Medical. Okay. Okay. Well, I pray everything goes fine. And I'll definitely, if I see Darren, we're gonna tell him to say a little prayer for you while you go with your procedures. Yep, us women, I'm telling you, when we get a certain age, Shanster is here. Hey, Shanster, I'm gonna talk about that weekend girl. Yes, I am. It was too long. It wasn't too long. It was just I did too much. And I said that before. And Destinations Fund says prayers to you, Keisha. Yeah, because we got to keep Keisha healthy. we Hey Keisha. Well, listen, because once we get to 1,000, that's just the start of the work. That's the start of the work. Ah. It shall and Keisha and Chance to Travel and Sherry and um everybody, thank you so much. I got so much really to talk about this morning. What I started doing was I started really start making notes about what to talk about because I know where I want it to go, the channel, but it's not really going in the direction right now that I want. I'm trying to feel certain things out of what I want to do, how I want to do it. I know I want to talk about, just older people and then, younger people listening to older people. I might as well say people, men, women, whoever. Um that growing old don't have to be what you think it is. However, too, I like to talk about YouTube too, because I had it so hard that first year. So if I can say something to make something easier for a new YouTube, and I'm still Golden Girl is here. Hey, y'all need to go to Golden Girl channel. Golden Girl type Betty. I'm telling you, love it. She got a new video. I haven't watched it yet. See, I've been watching you, Golden Girl, about 70. Growing, what is 70? I don't know. What does 70 feel like? Or something like that. Oh, I need that. Because 3 years, what? I'm 67, 68. Might as well say 2 years from now, I'll be hitting 70. Okay, I don't have to do no jury duty after 70 years old. That's the best part. I ain't got to do no jury duty till after 70 years. I don't have to. 70 years old, you ain't got to do no jury duty. I'm 68. I'm close enough. I'm asking that. I'm close enough. I shouldn't have to do no jury duty. I hate doing jury duty. But the only thing about jury duty is just think if something happened to a family member, a judge said that one time, and then you don't have no jury. It still don't make me want to go. So I just try to make sure I'm just as truthful as I can. Shasta said, "Oh, she done did the carrot cake. I watched a carrot cake video. Oh, I got to see that. Shasta, honey, them cooking videos. I got one coming up on April 7th, something like that. Whichever first week in April, I got that one coming up. But I'm getting better though. But I use my camera, and I'm sure I use my camera, and I use my phone. So I use two now. So I've gotten better, but I know it could be better. Sometime modesty, sometime. That number is there for a reason. I mean, it isn't just for me to say I'm 67. That shouldn't dictate how I feel about myself or how I think I should look. at 67. And there are such beautiful YouTubers inside and out that really take. Hey, Dee Dee's here. Hi, Dee. I told y'all when I come to Singapore, I come to Indonesia, I want to stay in the village. Okay, I want to live with the locals. Wherever I go, I want to live with the locals, is what I want. Because I think you don't get the full culture. You're on the ship, you get off, and then you're going into touristy areas, but you're not going to see where the real, where the real people live, is what I say. I know I almost was raised up in Bahamas. Didn't know that, did you? Pretty close. And my mom, she had a boyfriend over there. Thank God she didn't marry him, but he was nice. Prince Adderley. I don't know if he's still alive. His daughter name was Lurleen. But we lived with the locals, and it was amazing. I would wake up, they would be baking bread in the morning. They didn't have a bathroom, so you had to go outside. Us kids from America, we had a toilet, so when we went over there, we had to bathe in a big old foot tub, huge foot tub we bathed in. And it might have not have been that big, but as a kid, it looked big to me. And another thing, what with the Indonesian and the Singapore people, a lot of them are bilingual, and I wish I was bilingual. I wish I could speak their language. I don't, everybody say they should learn American. We talked about that before, but we need to learn other people's languages too. They don't always have to come up to us. They really, really don't have to come up to us. Oh, girl, when you got yours? I ain't even told my best friend yet. Did you just get one? But you don't have, if you're 70, you still have to do it in your state. And in my state, we don't have to do jury duty at 70. And I ain't doing it at 70. Thanks to 9 people in the house, growing. It always does that as we go on with the hour. That's why I'm saving some of the stuff that I have. Um, Golden Girl, do you still have to do it in your state if you're 70? I think it's a punishment to us. People go out there and they break the laws and stuff, and then we got to suffer. We got to sit there and jury duty, and they think we want to take that little $30. ah, Dewey, Dee Dee, and who else is his? I wish I could say her name right, but Chanel. I'm gonna call her Chanel. Chanel, that's your name. CMA Travel, thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Anybody on a cruise right now? I know Darian was on a cruise, and I think he came back yesterday or today or whenever. I miss Darren. He has a channel, Moment in the Word, every Monday through Friday. He has a live at 11 o'clock. And a lot of times I miss him because I'm on my live longer than when he comes on. So and Golden Girl, there's a lot of people in here you can connect to. And also, if let me see if I can drop where is Golden Girl? Golden Girl. She is amazing. Let me see. I'm trying to drop her link. Thanks, Roman. Thanks, Roman. Okay, go to channel. Okay, I'm pulling up Golden Girl. She has 164 subscribers. So she's definitely needs subscribers, Golden Girl. And she says her channel is about embracing my golden years and beyond. I love that. Hey, Deb, my friend is here. Yeah. So, Golden Girl, you still have to do jury duty when you turn 70 in your state? Let's see, Golden Girl. I'm trying to get your link, is what I'm trying to do. There we go. Copy link. And then copy link. Okay, I just dropped Golden Girls link, and yeah, just type in your name and it will drop your link. Oh, Jamie, why did I do it? Why did I do it? But yeah, her new video, I'm trying to find it. What happens in your 70s? Oh, y'all know I'm gonna be looking at that. And it's only oh, that's a short. Do you have a long on that, Golden Girl? That's a short on there. Hold on. Oh, I got so many links open. Let me see. Can you still see me? I hope. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can see me. I'm trying to go to Golden Girl to find that short. My nails too long. Golden Girl. I'm over to her page. Welcome, everybody. It's not Golden Girl. What is it? Golden Girl. Okay. I didn't think of that name. That's neat. Golden Girl. Let's see. And of course, I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, let me. I love this one. Wait a minute. I got to share this one. I'll be. Let me get back over to StreamYard. Let me get back to StreamYard. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, 14 people that's here. Hey, Mimi, cutie pie. She's so cute. And our baby. Hey, Lydia Life TV. Good morning. I'm trying to go to Golden Girl and share what she has on here. I love her channel, Lydia. I love her channel. And then she's talking about how it feels to being 70. I'm trying to share it. I got so many browsers open. Okay, here we go. And then we're gonna share. And then we're gonna go back over here. So hard for me to share. Ugh! I'll get better. I'll get better. I'll get better. Where's okay? StreamYard way over here. Okay, and I'm gonna take you off the screen, Miss Golden. Let me find the blue thing to take you off. Here we go. And then I'm gonna make you the full screen. And okay, then I'm going to go back over here. ah, I can't get back over here if I leave you big. Okay, let me go over here. And now I'm going to play it just a little.
Here, check out my shirt. I saw this as I was shopping last Saturday, preparing for my trip to Hawaii. The Golden Girls. That was my show back in the day. And I am so happy that I have made it to be a Golden Girl. Yes, and I am going continue, as I should say, celebrating my 70th birthday in Hawaii. Hawaii, Hawaii, Hawaii.
Let me go back up. See, what's fearful about growing 70 years old? Girl, I can't wait. I got 2 more years. 70 look good. She went to Hawaii. That was 9 months ago. Is when she went. So what? I got 13 people here. I'm so honored. Lydia, I have a lot of friends from Singapore, Indonesia. And when I go visit there, I'm staying with the locals. Hey, Mr. Indet. Hello. Welcome. I'm staying with the locals. I don't want to stay in the touristy hotel. They're going to have to just put me with the local. But the only thing fearful about me traveling is as you get older, you know how your tummy yummy is, and then you eat some strange stuff and it'll just mess up your stomach more than they would a younger person because it's new food that's going in your body. So that's the only thing I worry about is the food, even in the touristy hotels, when I go, you know. But yeah, but I overdid my weekend. I worked too hard. Welcome, Buck Files. Trish the Natural. I've been thinking about her. In fact, I thought about you last night, really this morning, and I wasn't sure if he was working. Yeah, CME Travel say that's why you got to take a medicine chest. I know when I went to Australia, I took a medicine chest. I took a medicine chest. I tell you, and it's a really inexpensive brand at Walmart. Let me get it. I'll be back. Let me see. Let me get it. Hold on. I'm back. I'm back. Ah, oh, yeah, this I'm telling you, when I went to Nazim, this right here, and I think it's only like $4 or $5. This saved my stomach, and it worked. I even give it to the dog. Okay, it ain't made it fix his stomach up real fast, but they're chewable, and it's like 42 in here. It works for my tummy. It really does. So if you're going out of town and maybe try these or talk to your doctor first, I have to make sure that you got to talk to your doctor first before you take you some Nazine. But yeah, I get it from Walmart and it's like 42 cherry. They're cherry chewable. They're not nasty. And my dog won't chew them. I have to break them up and make them liquidy for him. But yeah, that really works. Shasta says she got to get back to work. Oh, girl, I remember them days, work days. Oh my God, work days. Oh, you're about 20 minutes, Golden. Ah, yeah, but it's an amazing thing. But yeah, get back to I was talking about this weekend. I did too much, and I keep saying that after I took my nice long break and feeling so good and got all my energy back. Look at me sweating. I ran through the house. You know what that's saying? You ain't exercising enough. And I had written down, yes, disclaimer. Yes, honey, have to do a disclaimer because YouTube will get you back when you put something up medical wise. Talk to your doctor first. Talk to your doctor first. You heard me, YouTube? YouTube gods be listening. Always put a disclaimer there. But yeah, because what works for me may make you sick. I'm not a diabetic. You may be a diabetic. You may have other health issues going on, and you can't even take that. So always, yes. But anyway, what I do is, hey, Pete, here, y'all, Scratching Pete. If you don't know Scratching Pete, every Tuesday at 12:15 p.m., Scratching Pete has a premiere. And I'm telling you, his chat be going like this. So don't be if somebody don't get back to you on his chat, just remember they probably didn't see you. Okay. But yeah, I did. And this what I think other people, and this has nothing to do with age either. You gotta pace yourself on. I'm still brand new. Lydia been around, what Lydia, about 10 years on YouTube. So she done been on that. So I am when you it's going on 2 years. That is nothing in this YouTube world. I am brand new. I am learning every day. People are teaching me every day. But what I have learned is I definitely got to take care of myself. Oh, Lydia, that was a pretty dress, girl. Oh, You can send me that. That's another thing too. And I'm gonna get back to the working too hard. Okay, as I get older, what's so cute is okay. I don't really show my tummy anymore, but I tell you what, if I had plastic surgery, I would. I ain't got the money. But if I had, y'all can say whatever y'all want, my tummy would be out at my age. But I don't show my tummy too much. I don't wear my dresses short. You know, they may be just, I'm not going to wear them long. But oh, I just be running my mouth, don't I? I usually don't like flowery dresses. I don't think this going to show. But it's not going to show the way. I'm going to have to put it on one day, but because I'm not going to be able to get it right to show you exactly. But I usually don't like a flower dress because I just think it makes me look matronly. But this one is so neat because it's got the cinch waist, and then get this. All right, this is the good part. Wait a minute, let me find the slit. Ah, then it's got the slit. It's got the slit, honey. I ain't stopped yet. I'm gonna have to put it on one day when I do a video. But Lydia had a dress and it showed her back. And see, that's what I use a lot of, Lydia, is the back. Now I love show. I will get a backless in a minute. You know, I'll show my back. My mom was that way until she got a little religion in her. But I do think I get it from my mom. Honestly, a lot of my girliness and I think that's why she didn't bother with me too much about the makeup when I started in seventh grade. The only thing she, and I know now she was just worried about me, was the real short dresses, is what we fought about all the time. So, and then I got me some new nails this weekend. Girl, I'm showing y'all everything. And that's another thing too with growing older is everything tends to dry out more. I don't know if Golden Girl noticed because she's my, now see, she's my big sister. So, but my nails dry out, my toenails are dry. My ears is dry. My doctor takes the thing down my ear and he says, I was telling my ear was bothering me for a long time. He talking about that's because that tissue isn't red and pink anymore. Yeah. Yeah, they are the nails, Lydia, but I always use what I use is a cheap glue. Where is it? Girl, I be hunting for everything. But I use and the reason I use a cheap glue, because I want to be able to pop them off, you know, when I want to, like these. I only keep these on for a couple of, because I can't type in these. I'd be like, and then I have to use the pencil. But I love this set. This set is old. It's a, you know, I can just pop them off. And I got another of the same set, in fact, coming today because this one's done really. I'm trying to, let me go back up here, put it on and spin around. You know what? I may do that CME travel. I may do that on Wednesday or in a video or one of those. But right now it'll take too long, girl, getting in that dress. I'm trying. Bama Nola's here. Welcome. I got 12 people. I think everybody here. I got so much to talk about too. Keisha saying happy Monday. And Lydia TV. Da 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 da. Are those the glueless? Yes, they are. Because Lydia, I can't go to a nail shop. Me personally, I can't because whatever they use, I'm allergic to a lot of them. I itch and scratch and stuff. So yeah, that's why I do my own. And then the more you do them, you know, the less time it takes to pop them on and they stay on. And if you do, you know, a good surface with the alcohol, then you know, roughing the nail, oh, they'll stick there. They'll stick there. Oh, let's see. Get collagen powder, put a drink, coffee. Yeah, I'm going to get a lot better with my health. I really am. I've been, like I said, Jamia, she's a mukbanger. She's trying out vegan as a lifestyle to see if it'll help with her pain. Um, Juicing with Jay. I went to him, and Juicing with Jay is new to me, and he really explained very well how he wasn't gonna be hard on you if you did this or that. So yes, I'm going to eat better. So I love them too. The glue damages my nail, though. I do the press on by Kiss. Yes, I've done Kiss too, girl. I've done Kiss. Yeah, I love Kiss, the French manicure. I love that one. Um, Thank you. I've purchased peach soakers to try to improve my. Oh, girl, how you know I know peach? Oh, I'm gonna talk about peach later on, girl. Peach McIntyre. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about peach today. Um, you know what's so neat is too, and I be jumping around. Um, Let me write back. I was talking about my weekend because I'll get lost. But you know what? When I was a little girl, yes, we had cars back in them days. We walked a lot though. But my mom used to give me a quarter. I could buy me a soda, a bag of potato chips, a candy bar, them 2 for penny cookies. Girl, I could do and have change for my quarter. Yeah, 25 cents. Can't do that no more. And them Winn Dixie sodas, they was like 5 cents or something like that at the grocery store. Yeah, give me. Somebody said, just bought Marsha Kiss for her nails. She wanted to save money. Yeah, you save a lot of money when you do it yourself. Lydia, I know you have girls. Are they girly girl too? I just wonder because I know some of my friends, like they're girly girl, but then their daughters aren't girly girl. Well, we're all different, but it's just weird how I think my mom was a girly girl, and then my baby, so all of us was pretty well girly girls though. I think I probably was more out the bunch of that free will child. Free my will, mama. Don't. Keisha say my daughter and I went to the nail salon yesterday. Definitely a splurge for my upcoming. Oh yeah, you gonna splurge, girl. Splurge and put those braids in your hair. Lydia, a lot of people here too from the cruise community. And First Floor Auto, hello. And Lee, I was trying to remember your name, Lee, honey. I didn't want to forget it this time. He does during the week, I think 3 times a week. He does music. He make up songs about you. He just got monetized. So go over there and support him, even if it's not super chats. Just go over and say hi to him. And then I said too, if you don't like going to the bars or going out, honey, he brings it right inside. You have your own drink, whether it's coffee, tea, or a glass of wine, like I love. Um, but thanks, Lee, for stopping by. Thank you so much. M Being, hello. And I'm telling you, I was so busy this weekend because I'm trying to think what I was talking about before. But anyway, I was so busy this weekend with everybody till yeah, I'm getting back to where I was originally. I forgot about me again, and that's the direction I'm starting to go, and I need to click it up real fast. Because I had already planned of the lives that I was going to, but I end up doing probably 5 or 6 more than I even planned of. I was gonna do 2, and the third one, of course, I was gonna do regardless. And the person in here, she know who I'm talking about. But the other ones I could have put to the side this weekend. Okay. But I, on my own decision, and not to say it didn't benefit me because they brought in more followers, but still, is it worth it if it's taken away from my personal time, my reading time, going shopping, going to Starbucks. So don't forget yourself in these YouTube streets, because the YouTube streets will forget you really, really fast. Just don't be on here uh every all the time, and you'll see they'll disappear. Because my favorite person is Arnell Armin, and also Jamie's. We love Arnell Armin, but she has not been. She's pregnant now, and she has not been making new videos. So it's kind of like I don't even check anymore. I guess it'll show up in my link, and I know she's getting heavy with baby now. But before she got pregnant, she had like disappeared for a while. Then she popped back up on the scene, and then she started coming every day. So not every day, but once a week, like she normally did. But now she stopped. So then, kind of, you stop hunting for them. So what you need to do is, I have played Arnell Armin every video in her playlist. What, and that's a lot of them. If you go over to Arnell Armin, Arnell Armin, Armon, I played every. I like her so much. I play. She does. I love the way she vlog, her makeup, the way she put on wigs, her nails. But I don't know. She put on her nails with super glue, not super glue, but the yeah. Super glue. I ain't putting them. Now that's one thing. I ain't doing that one. Not no super glue on my nails. And Lydia say, girl, I struggle with two. Yeah. And you know, Lydia, when I first started, I was doing Monday. Hey, Grandma Yudi. Thanks so much for coming. Yes. When I first started YouTube, I was putting up 3 videos a week. And girl, and I did that consistently for a year. And then I took it down to 2 days. That was on Monday and Friday. And then now it's every Friday. But I do want to step it back up to one a day. I'm going to say to twice a week. But I'm going to wait a little while since I came back for that 6-week break I needed. And hey, Yaha Daily, everybody's just popping in. Mama for boys, I see you everywhere. And Grandma Yudi is everywhere. I don't know how she does it, but she does it. I think all 14 of you in the house. And I also shared something on Warmstrong yesterday. It's about 1973. Some of you weren't even born. That was the year I graduated. I was 17 in 1973 because I started school a little early. And let me do this because then I'll kind of know where I stopped at. Okay. We'll do that. But 1973, guess how much a postage stamp cost? But you got to remember, people was making a lot less money than 8 cents. 8 cents for a postage stamp in 73. Anybody was not born in 73? Yep. Keisha said she wasn't born in 75. You could be my child, Keisha. See that? All y'all could be my children. And then guess a gallon of gas was 39 cents in 73. So just think it was even cheaper when I was smaller, because they used to have gas wars. And First Floor Auto say he was 5. I was 17. So I could be your mommy. Well, no, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. It's pushing out. You could be my baby brother. And then a dozen of eggs, 78 cents a dozen. And I'm sure back there they probably said that was expensive. And Jamie is definitely my child. She was born in 73. And a movie ticket, you could take you a date for $1.70, $1.70 each. Okay, so $2.40 and a bag of popcorn and all that. And a new house, get this, $32,000, 32.5. And the average income was 12,900. But you know, that was probably the middle class or the upper whatever echelon, as we would say. And my sister bought her brand new car in 73, Toyota Tercel. Those were real little, $900, a brand new car. I remember that. I remember that. So, oh, I'm your big sister. That's okay. First, okay, Lee. Okay. Uh, but can you imagine that? Oh, okay, right here. Imagine that it costs that amount, and I'm gonna go back where my lines. I was born yet. I'm just trying to make sure I got I'm a 73 baby. Yaha Daily. Hello. Thanks, Keisha, for saying hello to everybody. I kind of keep up with people when other people say hey, but Yaha Daily, I been over there. I'm starting to learn names now. Um my husband out there doing the yard. I see him outside. And Mama for Boys said, wow. And hot dogs, 3 pounds for $1. This golden girl, I'm gonna have her come on here. When we gonna talk about this one day, girl. We are gonna talk about this because she got this like bubbly personality, and I know we're gonna get along, just fine. I can tell you that. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine 3 pounds of hot dogs for $1? And even fish was even cheaper than that. I see Pete down there, thumbs up. Okay, I'm at the end. And anyone that haven't connected to Golden Girl, please do. She has 100 and some subscribers. And also, too, while I'm thinking about that, thank you, meme girl. Honey, I'm into them nails. That's why they talking about old people. I'm like, old people. Can you imagine? Somebody told me I was too old to wear leggings. They told me I was too. I could have said something back, but I didn't. I was nice. 20 years ago, I would have said what I wanted to say, but I was not. Yeah, told me I was too. I purchased a new Gremlin for under $3,000. Car insurance, $20 a month. Yeah, but it was but you know what? It's like, ooh, $3,000. That was a lot at that time. That was a lot. Golden Girl, CME Travels, they went to your house, and so you should have a new friend there. Yes, Lydia, that's what I say. I wear whatever I want and feel comfortable in. Because Jamie reminded me of something too, and I miss those because I was wearing like the colored wigs. If you look back at some of my videos, I have fun in those wigs. The only reason I don't wear them as much because they're like string, that little silky string, and then it gets in your eyes, your mouth, and you're trying to pick it all out. So yeah, it's a lot. Some people can't even save $3,000 because everything is so high. But I'm gonna tell you, the people back in those days, they saved their money. The baby boomers, we messed up. I keep blaming us. The baby boomers, we messed up with the savings. We got them credit cards and stuff. So Planet Mimi, I'm a senior. Mimi, I'm a senior to him, child. But I still love her because we going to Orlando together. I know they did not. I see young folks that I know. And that's what I wanted to tell her, girl. You don't need to be wearing them leggings. That's what I wanted to tell her. You may be young, but that body, you. But I was nice. I was nice. I really was. But yeah, see, older people save their money too. I know people always say it's impossible. You could save a quarter now, y'all. You could push it to the side over there if that's all you can save. It is because the rents went up, milk went up, eggs. Some states what $8 a dozen for eggs. So can you imagine what that did to people? Now people have to move in together because rent is so high. Is grandma she said I financed the car, and that's something my mom didn't usually do, was finance anything. They would save the money and then they would get it. because they say otherwise, if you can't afford to pay it outright, then you don't need it. The Virginia Bushcrafters, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. But at this point in my life, what I do is, because I was listening to Lydia too. But what I do now, Lydia, since I'm retired, say like now I'm thinking about getting a new laptop, and I know how much I want to spend for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start saving the money, and whenever I want to say next year, but I'll probably purchase before then. But that's my best what I try to do. But then when I go in to pay the cash, of course, it pops up that you could, at one time I was gonna do it too. You could do this. I don't even know why I was gonna do it, but I didn't. Hey JNS, good morning. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You did a great job. I missed it though on the Nightbot. I still haven't forgotten about you, because I was just tired by that time. I just couldn't do anymore. I was tired, 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 tired. But we were talking about being some of you weren't born in 73, and then get this, the slangs that we use. I don't remember psych meaning just kidding. It's old, far out, cool. We didn't use that though. I think I know we didn't use it. I want to say in our culture. I guess that's the best way to say it. Um, Dream on, unrealistic, right on, in agreement. Can you dig it? We didn't use that much either. Do you understand? Is what it meant. Get this: the music was bad, bad. Leroy Brown. And then Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. Oh, yeah. And then Roberta Flack, killing me softly with his song. And Paul McCartney, I don't remember this. My love. I'm gonna have to pull that up. I know I heard the Beatles, Paul McCartney. I remember when the Beatles just was the rage, Elvis Presley, the rage. And born in 73, get this, Paul Walker, he passed. Paul Walker, the movie actor, Jason Nash, I don't even know who he is. Anybody know who Jason Nash, the comedian, is? Heidi Klum, she was born 1973. Um, oh, television. Television. We're talking about the 1973 when I graduated from high school. The Odd Couple. I used to look at the Odd Couple all the time. Sanford and Son. Oh my God. The Partridge Family. Yep. Um, The Price is Right. Yeah, we looked at that. MASH, I didn't look at as much. Um, yeah, I thought I was gonna. But yeah, and then get this, in 73, I remember this, who won the Super Bowl? Miami Dolphins. Let me tell you, I remember because I stayed in Riviera Beach outside of West Palm Beach. I remember those streets were empty in Miami on that Super Bowl day. Nobody was on the streets. Nobody. They was either at somebody's house or at the game. So let me go back up here and read my okay, JNS, I welcome him. If I miss anybody, I'm so sorry. Bang, like 26. He's not here all the time, Grandma Judy. She's talking about Warmstrong. He's not here all the time. We have an agreement. If we're tired, we're tired. We're grinding right now to try to get to that 1,000 because he's really close. Um, but we're grinding. So he had a live last night. So and then this just makes me better. Just to, you just have to keep it going. But thanks for asking. I'm sure he's asleep or he's tired. Um, and then yeah, he was great. Marvin Gaye, that was great. Bang, good night, good night, good night. Thank you so much for coming. And Golden Girl, Hitchhike. I don't remember that. I remember The Fugitive, everybody wanted to watch. The last fugitive, when he got caught, everybody watched that show. If you've never watched the Fugitive, the old one, not the new one is good now. I like the new Fugitive, but you need to watch the old series. That was good. Bonanza used to come on Sunday night. Disney used to come on Sunday night. Oh God, I'm taking us back too far. Let me stop this. Bang said, I thought I have a live tomorrow, so it clashed with live. Clash probably with somebody else live. Okay, that's another thing too. And this is how I go off the tangent. Let me just write that down. Crossing over live, other people lives. I put that down in the note because I'm gonna forget everything I'm talking about here. And welcome 14 in the house. Thank you. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, please. She said I look great. Thank you so much. Yeah, but the Virginia Bushcrafter, thank you. And let me tell you the love story. I don't know when that came along in my life, but I had to be fairly young. That was that the first time I seen like a couple in the same bed? It was like, because most of the TV shows that we saw, they had two beds. So you never seen them in the same bed. So that warm straw. Yeah, I said you are resting, honey. And I'm trying to think. Oh, the movies. We talked about this. The Exorcist. I never saw The Exorcist, and I will never ever see that girl head twirl around. I never seen Damien. Now I like, what, I like horror movies, but I like the old ones with Vincent Price. The stuff that don't scare. When they started getting scared was when Rosemary Baby. I watched Rosemary Baby one time, and that's all it took. Okay, that's when it started getting like, and then The Exorcist came along, and then it really, but people enjoy it. The scarier it is, the better it is. Oh, Hitchhike, the song by Marvin Gaye. But Golden Girl, you got to remember too, is I probably consider myself more like the Dick Clark generation. Probably my sister that would have been your age. She was more, no, she was Dick Clark too. But yeah, like Diana Ross and them, they really didn't really get to me. It was like later on as I got a little older, then Dick Clark came along. And then, of course, Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, everybody was always on him. And Dick Clark looked so long, he looked young forever until he had that stroke. And he still did that Happy New Year's one. I was so proud of him. Okay, and then another was American Graffiti. I never saw that. Live and Let Die. That's God. Sean Connery. Live and Let Die. Paper Moon. If you have never seen Paper Moon, you need to see that. Okay. Just write it down. It's an older movie with Ryan O'Neal and his daughter Tatum O'Neal. That's a real good movie. And then you need, if you like them shoot 'em up movies, Elliot Ness. I remember that. I don't know if that's his name or the name of the show, but I like that one. And then The Sting. I never saw that. And our president was Richard Nixon. Yeah, Richard Nixon. But it's just, that's enough of that. Thank you, 14 in the house. And we're going to go back. Before I say about how the weekend was, because I cut that off, is crossing over other people's lives. Okay, let's put it this way. I love going to Darien, a moment in the word at 11 o'clock, but I never generally make it over there because usually I want to leave here at 11, but a lot of times I don't. So, YouTube is so big. And if your community or whatever niche is big, you don't intentionally do it, but you need to find the best time for you to go live, and work with that. And then if you miss theirs, then just make sure you go over and watch the replay, is what I say. Because it becomes hard not to, overlap with other people's lives. A lot of times I even think about Tuba Chat. A lot of times I'm like, is he on? I even thought about that this morning. Is he on? Is he not on? Or what? Different channels that you're used to going to, but you can't feel guilty about crossing over somebody else's live, especially if you're not intentionally doing it. Hey, Eddie, if you're not intentionally doing it. And also Friday, I got millionaire Paul coming on, and he's just a great friend of mine. And he has, he's a new YouTuber too. So he's trying to find his way on this platform. So it should be great to have him on there. And since I'm talking about lives, I wrote this down and and I just want to say this, that I see as I go to different lives. This is just me. Okay, Destination Fun, she did something which I think is great etiquette. Like she's saying that she has a live tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I mean, to me, that's great YouTube etiquette when you come into somebody's live. Okay. Now, the worst etiquette is going into other people's lives and say, I want to make sure I wrote this down, and say that you're going live. That'll be like if somebody come in now and they say, hey, my live is going to start. My live is going to start in 10 minutes. You don't know when my live is going to end. And my live, and then you got to explain, and then think about it, the shoe was on the other feet. Say I got 20 people in here, and then that's my husband. And then you come in and you say, oh, my live starting in 10 minutes. So what you gonna do? You taking some of my people to go to your live? Come on now. Come. You got to put the shoe on the other feet. Now, like I said, with Destination, that's great. Or even if you're going live today at 4 o'clock, something like that. But not come in there and say, hey, my live is going to be in 10 minutes. You can't do that. You can't. You just can't do that. That's, you got to think. Now that you got to think about, really. Now what you can do is you can say, hey, Betty, I'm going on at 11 o'clock. But we're going to, because a lot of times I don't get off at 11. But maybe that day I might want to go, okay, well, I'll send the raid over to your channel. Now, that's the thing. Now, I might say no, because most of the time I do run over 11 o'clock. I don't want to, but I do run over 11 o'clock. But I wanted to say that is, I'm not going to even read that because I don't understand it. Yes, Lee, it's a no. Yep. And they shouldn't, and I've definitely wanted to did Armstrong get to 1,000? He ain't made it to 1,000 yet, did he? Golden Girl, are you saying close to 1,000? Armstrong, did we get it? Did we get it? Yeah. Oh no, that wasn't directed at you. It wasn't directed at nobody, Eddie. I'm just saying, the things I see is, people going in other people's lives, and you know what? And they probably just don't know. So now you can tell them you can't go in somebody else's live and do that. But if they, you know what? I take that back. Maybe it don't bother other people, but it bothers me, and I know it bothers other people. So I know that's one thing. Oh, okay. Ocean's an ocean. Bruce, how are you doing? I'm looking at, I made so many notes. I don't even know where my oh. How many? Okay, I'm almost an hour. Hey, let me go back and read. I think I forgot to make my lines. Oh, I'll do it after I go up this time. Thank you, 18 in the house. New comments. And if I missed anything, please let me know. Scrolls Nest, welcome. And Bruce, welcome. Eddie, of course, already said. Oh, that's all right, Golden Girl. He's so close, girl. He is so close. Um, want why Betty want to play with my heart? No, I wasn't. Somebody said it. Well, you already there, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, thank you, Destination. Thumbs up, thumbs up. And Bang. I thought Bang had left. I don't know why, but I'm glad you're still here. Drunken Chef been here for a while. Thank you, Drunken Chef. You know what, Drunken Chef? What I love to see you. I think you're the cutest. He have his little skull cap on. I love to see you in skull cap. They like, Betty, you married and he married too. Yes, he is. But you could tell a man when he look good. He do. He look so cute. When it's cold, have your skull cap on. Yeah, you be looking good with your skull cap. Okay. Okay, let me put my lines here. Okay, what I was thinking about this morning about my lives, because I'm gonna be going, 3 days a week, and I need to really get myself in a good direction where I'm not all over the place. Like I've started on my YouTube channel, my videos that I put out every Friday. I gotta keep it in my niche somewhat. I love talking about growing older. I love somebody say that's all you talk about is your age. I sure do, and gonna keep talking about it. So click off if you don't like it, because you gonna hear, you're gonna hear it. Um, let's see. I knew you weren't going to still be live through tomorrow night. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Destination. I'm just saying coming in and say my live starting in 10 minutes. That's all I'm saying. You can't go on somebody else's live and because it's going to be some people you're going to take out that live. But anyway, let me go and then I'll come back. Is because I want to say this because I don't know what direction. I know I love to do live streaming. I love to live stream. I love to make my videos. I want to make my videos, God, they need to be more interesting. You know when your stuff is good. You know when it's just like, you're just passing. And I do not give myself, I probably give myself a C on my videos. That's me. That's me. They could be better. Okay, and then yeah, I know I got to get focused. I know still I got to bring in my niche this kind of way, not to run away the younger people, but kind of join us all together. I also like to talk about YouTube. I like to talk about the studios. Nick Nimmin talk too fast. I tried to pull up that new one. Nick, you need to slow it down just a little bit. He was going too fast. I'm just getting older. He was going. But if you don't know Nick Nimmin, that's the person you need to know, out in the YouTube streets, and get to know other YouTube creators that also give you information on what YouTube new things coming up, give you new skills to do. Always try to stay up because this is a business, y'all. And you want sponsors. Okay. And this brings me to something else that I had wanted to say. And I'm not gonna say, you always say, this is the last time I'm gonna say it. Nope, it's not gonna be the last time I'm gonna say it. Okay. Drama. Probably some people probably thought they knew I was going because I'm gonna bring it up. Okay. To me, someone that brings drama to you is a small-minded person. It's a person that don't feel good about their self. It's a person that's lonely. It's a person that need attention. Or it's a person that just don't know no better. Okay? You cannot drag me down. You can drag your own self down. And that's what you're going to do. And I'm talking in general. When you go in these YouTube streets and you mess with other people, you're going to hit a wall one day and you're not going to be able to surpass that wall. Okay? And I kind of wrote it down because I wanted to say this. And somebody explained this very well to me and I didn't listen. In these YouTube streets, we are all interconnected, okay, together. If I come to your channel, it hooks us up together. And then whoever comes to your channel, we are all hooked up together. Because if you look on when your video play and after it's over and you look to your right, you'll see most of the people that you channels you've been to is going to be on that side. Unless you're real popular with, your content is really good, then YouTube just put all your stuff down there. Okay. So it hooks us all together. Remember that. It hooks us all together. Okay. So this is, I hope that when that person comes to your channel, that you don't help to perpetuate the problem. Okay. Because that person can have a small channel and your channel can be larger. And if you take that mess and you start talking about it, then you're going to make it grow to perpetuate this even bigger. Okay. And I want to say that person that starts it, they loathe themselves. Okay. They want to inflict pain on others. They want the attention. I really thought about this last night. I really did. And I let this come into my space. And that wasn't a good space. Okay. And then I say, then the channel, whoever joins with them goes on, and that's a link that will never break, ever break. And if you go to somebody's channel and they start talking about somebody, you need to click off. You need to click off. Us YouTube creators, we got to build each other up, y'all. I know this is social media. I know that. I get it. I get it. And that's why I was telling somebody, they can call you a dog. They can call me whatever they want to call me because this is the YouTube streets. And then what happens is, say if you go, this another thing happens. I go to that person's live that done been on your channel, that they've been talking about somebody. Then my people come over there. And then they gonna say, what mess you done brought us to? What mess did you bring us to? So you have to be even careful who channels that you go on. And also you got to remember that that person that's beating up other people, they're going to try to get on your channel to block that person for coming on your channel to make them feel uncomfortable. So as YouTube creators, we really want to work on this. And like we are all creators and should understand. And yes, we should, Lydia, we should, but I don't think a lot of times, I think sometimes that's why I say, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that maybe you don't know. But I think whoever that person goes to and talk to, they need to say you wrong. They do. They need to say, are we just not going to discuss this on my channel? That's even a better. You could talk whatever you want on your channel, but you're not going to discuss that on this channel. So, and I also say if you run in a group, and I mean we all got YouTube friends that we run in a group, then I don't think that you need to be making somebody else uncomfortable that's not even in the mess. So that's just my word on it. And we gonna, you know what? And we gonna move on because I got other stuff all on this paper that I need to talk about. But yeah, just always remember we're interconnected to each other. And and then like I say, if we don't stop it or stop a person or the people, then you're just as guilty as that person. That's how I look at it. And then I'm going to give you the side eye. I'm not perfect. God knows I'm not perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. But you know when somebody doing wrong. You know. Okay, point that finger back here. As Darren say a moment in the word, point it back this way. Point it back. Go ahead. Go ahead, grow it. Grow it. Let it fester on your channel and watch all of it come crumbling down on you. Watch. Watch. Okay, again, Warmstrong is very close to his 1,000. So, we got to, but I wanted to hit during the daytime. When I got my makeup on, because I'm going right on. I can't come in these YouTube streets looking awful. Okay, let me go back up here. I thought I did my lines, but I got 22 people here, and anybody, I'm going to drop the link, and anybody that wants to come up can come up. Let's see, paste. And I guess I should say this also. When you come up, you need to show your face. If you make, like any noise or anything, make sure you shut your mic off so, nobody else will hear you. Or if you got to go to the bathroom, just excuse yourself and put it up, And I love on my channel, I love to see your face. I like saying coming up and then put it right on, I always say Monica. Why I can't remember but y'all know what I mean. To hide your face as you're talking. That's just one of my big pet peeves. I want to see your face. Okay. So I got 23 people here. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Warmstrong, you done rested up enough. You can bring yourself up here. You think you're getting away today, y'all. MLY Bird, thank you for coming. MLY Bird, please, God, I hope I got this right. Pakistan, I believe. Am I right, MLY Bird? When MLY Bird, it's phenomenal. Raising the birds in the cages, and it's just what they do. But when he comes on my comments, he leave the most beautiful words. One time he wrote it in his language, and Mr. Nass, he had somebody to translate it to me, and it was just beautiful words. And I thank you so much, MY Bird. You thought you was gonna he got his hat on his head. He want me. Hey, barbecue.
Look, people listen to what you say. You're on these YouTube streets. You're putting this information out in the streets. People are listening.
Barbecue. Yeah, that I told
Good
him.
morning, chat.
He don't want to got his hat to talk about. They talk about nice hat, Bill. He ain't even put it on like barbecue.
I don't know how he wears his hat. I didn't pay attention to how he wears his hat.
But he was good with his hat. He was outside and it was cold the other day. I'm like, put on your hat. He probably not gonna be out in the heat putting on his hat. But yeah, I went to your channel this morning. I'm like, oh, let's see. So I see that we're close though. We're there.
Close. Almost
there. How long did you stay on last night?
I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
I gotta stop these late nights.
Okay.
These late nights, I gotta stop.
Yeah. Thumbs up. How many thumbs up I got? Warmstrong.
Hold on. Where are we at?
I am so happy. I have 23 people in here and it's staying steady. And I wanted to get back on, which direction I want to go with my channel. And like I say, drama does bring people in, but that's not the way I want to go at all. And that's why I got to sit down with a piece of paper this afternoon and really figure out what do I want to do with this and which direction I want to take it. And like I say, I love lives. I love talking about older people. I definitely love talking about YouTube and what we can learn and, and what you can teach me. Okay. And special Nightbot, Jeremy, he did, I think, something with that, but I was so tired. I just couldn't thanks, Lydia. I couldn't even go there. So I'm gonna have to rewatch because I have really it'd be nice if maybe he could do like a private one. That would work, do a private one and actually showing that you can work on your computer and stuff and see because I have to see it and do it at the same time. You can't just tell me. I have to see it. Andre from New Zealand is here. Bang still here. Bang holding that. Bang got that music over on that.
Hey, Bang. Hey, Lydia. Hey,
Bang
Destination Fun,
bang.
Ocean.
Yeah. Yeah. You weren't on here earlier when I was singing.
When you were singing Marvin Gaye?
Oh yeah, child. Let's get it
Again,
on.
just because you don't see me typing in the chat doesn't mean I'm not here.
Let's get it on. Woo! And he had that little body too. Oh, child. I like the Elvis too, the young Elvis. Yeah, I like the Elvis Presley music.
Bless my soul, what's wrong
I know.
with me?
Out of Jailhouse Rock. And then Cindy Poitier, the actor, came along. He was like, "Woo, Billy D. Williams, Woo, Billy D. Williams."
There's a guy in the Kal-El. He called it Billy D. Cruz.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you, Astute Tourist. Stop by really quick to say hello. I'm at work. Thank you.
The astute tourist. Thank you for stopping in, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. And Junkyard Gamer talking about what? Young Evelyn. Thank you very much. But he was a poor little guy that came on the scene. And did he go in the army? Seemed like he went in the service, probably for a little while.
I believe he did.
Yeah, for a little while. So, First Floor Auto, Lee said, I used to sing lots of Elvis. Oh, he can't do it on his channel though, huh? Because he can't do it on this channel. I guess
if you change the melody just enough where the computers won't pick it up. There was somebody, it might have been Bang, or somebody they did a cover of Unbreak My Heart, Tony Braxton.
Oh yeah.
They change it up so it won't pick it up. The problem you run into is when it's not a problem doing a cover, but if you sound too much like the original, man, Betty.
I know he got to talk about me looking for.
Anywho, that's where you come into the problem.
Yeah.
I need a sweatshirt with the hat. Somebody said I look younger with the hat. Maybe I need to put the hat back on.
Well, you got to put it on straight. What they say, you got to. I don't know how you had it on.
Yo.
But we got the point now. That's all that matters. We got that. Andre, how did your weekend go? We got the sink fixed. My sink started leaking while I was live on Warmstrong. Not leaking, it was pouring. They came in early this morning and already fixed it. I have a great plumbing company. They ain't cheap. It's a family owned, but I trust them to but yeah, we had that and woo, I'm like, yep. And it's one of those companies that have great customer service still. Great customer service. Even the guys, they come in here. And they're younger guys. That's what I'm impressed at. They're well trained. They're younger. They clean. They're really. You don't feel uncomfortable with them being in your home. Let's put it that way. So, but they do charge. Well, they charge the same as anybody else. They got to feed their families. So, and again on Friday, Millionaire Paul's gonna be here. I'm gonna be interviewing him. Jamie, I'm trying to see what else I got down here. I don't want to. Oh, I know what I forgot. At first, I'm gonna talk about this. People ask me, and I forgot. How did I get interested in YouTube? I forgot because I don't know. How did Peach McIntyre? I don't think this is a great thing that I got. I'm going to share her on my screen. Let's see. Yeah, I got a good one on her. And I need my phone because I can't see. Okay, give her the full screen. Peach McIntyre. Let me tell you, she really and in fact I took a class from her and I forgot. I paid for her class and honey, I would have paid a lot of money for that class. It was worth every penny. But anyway, Peach McIntyre, I think the reason she caught my attention at first because she was on housing when I first met her, and she said it was even worse because she wasn't able to get on housing or get food stamps or anything. And let me tell you, this girl worked her butt off with YouTube. And she has done amazing things. She still teach classes. Sometimes I think she's a little frightened of charging. Sometimes I think the price that needs to be charged, I'm just saying that that's my personal opinion. And I'm like, when you got that much to give and you're charging for it, then I think you should charge, but that's just, I'm just business wise thinking like that. But you know what? Something just jumped back in my mind too. Um, when I was talking about how we're all interchangeable, is that the word I used? It wasn't interchangeable. We're all
interconnected or something like that.
interconnected. Just think if a big sponsor comes and they see that on your channel. Just think about it. They ain't gonna sponsor you if you got drama on your channel. I just thought I'd throw that in there. But anyway, Peach McIntyre, she has about 6 kids. She's married, and she used to say, "Well, why are you watching me? You need to be out there starting your own YouTube channel." And she just put up a new video that's really, really good. And let me see videos. Yeah, she shops at Michael Kors and all that. I think that was a live she did. Yeah. She did consistency wins all things is what she did. And I think everybody that 8 minute and 43 seconds I streamed 2 days ago, I think you should go see it. Go and listen to it. I think she really put a good spin on it. That consistency wins in everything, even with weight loss. She even tied that in. If she was consistent with that, she would have already been to her goal weight. The YouTube streets, when people talk bad about you, push through. When you close to 1,000, push through. These YouTubes is not easy. It's work to get to that 1,000. If you do it right, it's work. Let me pull her down. But Peach McIntyre, she is the one. And know who bought her here? Her son. He said, "Mama, I think you can do this." Her teenage son. Yep. So, and it was so I remember too when she started making real good money. Then people out there telling you need to stop taking them people food stamps. She said, "I'm taking them people food stamps." See, that's what I'm saying. Then people start pouncing on you. The bigger you get, and that's another thing with your channel. You have to remember the bigger you get, the more people are gonna bother you. But I always say if you're doing what's right, it's gonna all work out. If you're not, you're gonna hit a wall. And you're not gonna pass it, is what it is. But yeah, she was the one that really helped me, and she was putting out them videos. Oh, it was every day at first, and she's on all the social sites, every last one of them. She don't miss nothing. She getting paid from Facebook. I don't know where else, but I know she's getting paid from Facebook.
First Floor Audio says something, and it's so true. And I'm actually, it's tiring. Networking is a struggle. Trying to do your own channel and network is a killer. I mean, I swear, I probably spend 10 hours a day on YouTube now because I'm trying to get hours. I'm trying to put videos out. I'm trying to go to. I don't care what anybody says. And people that make it look easy, my hat is off to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a struggle.
It
But
is.
you know, you have to be consistent, and you have to do that with your own channel. And that's what I've been trying to do. Like that's why I set up times for when I go live and do my videos. So at least people know, hey, that's your time. Like Betty, like you, people are starting to know at 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Betty's here. She may pop up any other time.
Yep. They know when to come. Yeah.
And to go back to what you were saying, I mean, I'm kind of bouncing around.
Go ahead. No. Mm-hmm.
But I go to people's channels now. Me and you are a couple now. Hey, what you know? Where's your co-host at? Where's Betty at? Where's you know? And so when you start going on people's lives, you get tied into that person, and so you got to kind of be careful of that at times. You learn. I mean, you learn it, you know, later on, but you
Bye, MY.
Bye, MY or MLY.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to. Well, for me, and it's not everybody, because you were talking about drama. Some people like drama, and that's fine. If you like drama, you like drama.
Yeah, social media loves drama.
Well, it's not anything that gets views. I mean, again, that's like the news. You know, they don't lead off with the feel good stories because they don't get clicks. But you know, anything that bad happens, the top of the list is here, right here. Let's go. Let's watch it. So, anyway, but social media, it's a funny animal.
Yeah, and it is. It's hard to get to that 1,000 mark, and then the work begins, is what we all say. You know, the work's just starting, y'all. You know, we're like, that's just the first little notch in the build, as I would say, and we're just getting started. But we don't want to work that hard to have that come to your channel. You go find it, and that's what I was saying. If you go to somebody's channel and they're talking about something, you know, you don't want your people to see where you at, then you need to go and step yourself on out of there.
And I like a good show.
Yeah.
It's not so much. I'm careful. I try to be careful what I say, especially like on my channel. I try to be careful.
Yeah.
I try to be careful what I say. Yeah. But I love messy situations, but from a distance.
Yeah.
Because when you're watching it, I mean, it's like, my goodness. I mean, am I the only one that sees this? And then you find out, you talk to people. No, you're not the only one that sees it.
Yeah.
But it makes for good content.
Mm-hmm.
The problem you touched on it earlier. The problem is feeling uncomfortable with something and a direction, and you want to be someplace where you're having fun and enjoying yourself, but not feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah,
that's the key. But again, usually it's knock on wood, I've avoided like messy drama.
Yeah,
you know, I've had situations where I wanted to remove myself from, but not messy. And messy drama, I mean, people start posting stuff online and blah 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 blah. But again, you block them and keep moving on. I mean, you can't control what people think of.
With me, I think it kind of breaks that chain. Like even though people can still see your stuff, I make a decision to block you, and that kind of takes you out my chain. So, and then I proceed not to, just be done with that part of it, and to protect myself and protect my channel. That's not to bring anything up in there. Grandma Yuda, you are more than welcome to talk your language in my chat. You don't even have to tell me, because I got that understanding, because I be thinking a lot of times. That's why I always go back and try to call their names, because I don't want them to think that, I don't know they're there. So I just love. Oh, and TD went on live last, so hopefully she'll try again. And I think she was doing good, but it is overwhelming at first. It
really is.
It is.
And not even at first. My problem is I get so nervous. Like when I go live, like now I'm nervous. I actually had somebody go buy me a silent mouse, because I get in over here and I start just playing with the mouse.
Oh, you can get one of them fidget things too.
Something, because I get up here, I get playing, doing this.
Play on there.
Don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
It's stressful.
Yeah. And oh boy, we gonna love talking to Lee, honey. Not good at selling myself, as it always feel big-headed and ego sounding. I
It
do not
does.
like talking about really. I do not like talking about myself all the time, though I have little choice. If I yes, that's what I was gonna say. You gonna have to sell yourself. I mean, talking about yourself. Oh, I'm cute. Oh, I can do this. I can talking about your channel. That's a business. That's a whole different ball game. We done
But
learned that time.
that's so hard for me to do. Also,
You getting better.
well, again, if I want to grow, I want people to
Yeah,
watch.
and
I got to
that's
give
what
them.
we just said.
Why
Some
should they come
people
watch
grow.
me? But it's tough.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
And
make
Lee
great videos. Come
channel,
on over. Oh,
yeah. And Lee channel to me is a channel I love going over to because it's just good stuff. So I'm interconnected with Lee because I go over to his channel. I think I would love for my subbies to follow me over there. I don't have a problem with that. I don't, some channels you just
because I just love music, and you go over there, you hear
yeah.
music all the
And
time,
then he sing a song, child. I'm like, oh,
and then he made up a song about me. I forgot what episode it was. I meant to say try to find it
I still
because
got that clip you sent to me. He sung, but then he sung another song. His first night, I think, when he really, really went after he got monetized. But my computer won't let me super chat. It'll let me send stickers, but it won't let me super chat, and I don't know why. I used to didn't have that problem. I don't know why. I guess I'll get my new computer for you. Get yours. You just got yours though.
mm-hmm.
Your computer. I'm not talking about me peeping through.
Every time I look up, it startles me. It's like, who's that in the background?
Yeah. And Marlene, you know what? God, I seen her in one of her videos. She just looks so cute. You had your hair back, and then her eyes. I'm like, you look just so cute on that. And then there's a couple of them you have like that where you have your hair back. I think it's like a hair scarf round. I like you look like a whole entire different. Oh, that's the sassy Marlene that I ain't seeing. That's the sassy one.
Hey, Betty.
What do you mean by what?
Go ahead.
What do you mean by strange? I'll be trying to.
I don't know.
Me either.
I'm could be that.
Oh, oh, that's from.
Could be.
Oh, you don't have any makeup on? Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful girl. But anyway, get you married off too. But go on.
Do you Betty, do you write like a script down like for your lives and things like that?
I'm starting to.
Because I never do, and it's like
I'm starting to.
Whenever I mean, sometimes like if on Thursday, I try to come up with a topic that lasts probably about 15 minutes, and then we just kind of just go follow the chat.
I'm starting to because ever since Nitro, that talk when he was like about that dead air, because they say when you have Nitro was saying when you have a live, and I never thought about that. He said when you don't have anything to talk about, and then that dead air, that what do you call it? That air. He didn't say dead air, but
dead air.
Dead air. Then that's when a lot of times that drama come in because everybody just trying to search for something to talk about. So now I just make tons of notes. That look at it's 10:30. Tons of notes is what I do. But this weekend, first of all, I know. And you know what? It was your chat it started with because I tried to, and then I had to start send you a super sticker. So that was the first time. Thank goodness the bank still, let me take it out. That's what I was scared of when I went on that other side for them to take it out the card. Okay, thank you, Mimi. And I'm definitely going to try to catch her like, girl, I wanted you to go in the car when you got up and you and your daughter got from eating. I want to say, take us in your car, girl, wherever you going. That could have been a long lie. Yeah, Mimi is the person I've known forever on YouTube. From the time I started. Mimi almost has 3,000 people on her channel. Mimi, and then also Healthy G Mom. She's got like 10,000. She probably got more than that now. But those are the
Ooh-wee.
ones that I knew at first, and they all surpassed me. I
Come
didn't have
on, Betty.
I didn't have the speed, honey.
You're a slacker, Betty.
Marlene, I can tell you have point. I can see you got points. Yep, yours is just there. I could definitely see that. Um, yes, I script nothing even off the cuff. But see, you still got your music and stuff to kind of, if something dead air comes in, you can always start something. But when you're talking, you better have something to talk about, because otherwise,
Well,
mhm.
and it's I mean, I know what he's saying. It's not the dead air. It's the scrambling to find something to talk about.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
you know, if you're the host, you have to be aware that you're having dead air, and if a conversation
Mhm.
is going where you don't want it to go, you got to wait. You know, you got yourself away from it, and that's the key. Like, I mean, generally in here, you know, you do a pretty good job as far as staying away from most topics until I drag you down some rabbit hole or whatever. But
I know how to get us out the rabbit hole.
do you really though? Do
I
you really?
know. No.
You start going down the right one.
No.
Okay, let's go.
I know I do. Gustin official,
Hello,
hello.
hello.
Welcome so much. Um, but yeah, I've been pretty steady today, around 20 something. So I'm happy, about that. But yeah, like I said, I really don't know. I really, what you were saying about writing a script. I think that's best for me, because you know how I just jump all over the place. So now I found a way kind of to keep up with myself. When I go off something, I say, oh, let me write this down for when I come, when I come back over it. Because I even got down here, okay, you were talking about weekends. So when you get through talking about wherever you done rambled off to, and then I went back crossing over on people's lives, then so I write stuff as I'm talking sometimes. I think Trish the Natural noticed that I be be writing on there. So, but I'm going to talk about the weekend, about me doing a little too much, and I said that last week, and I'm saying that too much because I am. Because even last night I was on later than I normally am, and I'm going back to what I was when I first came back off of my little vacation, extended
Yes, you are.
vacation. Yeah, I'm going. Oh yeah, I'm going back, because being rested up makes a good person. It makes a good person. And then it was so funny, because I wanted to call Warmstrong back last night, and then I also wanted to call you. I said, no, I ain't gonna wake him up this morning, because then I was like, okay, now I get it. You know what I mean? I didn't. You're right. I didn't get. And I'm the type of you know what type of person I am. I'll battle you. My husband will tell you to the end. But then if you get me to sit down and think about it, oh yeah, then I'm like, okay, I get it. And I'll even have to go back, like, to my husband and apologize. Like, okay, I get it. I get what you're saying, but I'm just that way. I'm getting better. But I noticed last night, because I was tired too, when I was talking to you, and I noticed myself just that.
Yeah, you were awfully hype.
And I'm like, look at this. Look at this. All the air has been sucked out of me. My home. I brought this into this nasty spirit into my home. And
Right.
my home is my sanctuary. I'm not lying. My house is quiet. The dog is asleep. My husband out there in the yard. Last night it was not a sanctuary. All I kept saying, and my husband, I'm sure he was saying, oh Lord, we back to that spot again. I'm tired. I'm tired. And that's all I was saying last night. I was tired. And then the
See,
weekend, go ahead.
see again, just like you were saying about calling me and stuff like that. Again, at a
Mhm.
certain time, my phone goes on silent.
Yeah,
I block it.
I
So
figured that, but I figured
you
that.
can call me all morning
Yeah,
if you
but I
want to,
wouldn't know. But I would, because I
because I'm
know
getting
I'm
my
not
sleep.
calling late. Yeah, I'm not calling late.
No, I don't. I'm up late, but it's like in the morning, before 9, 10 o'clock. My phone's on silent.
Yeah.
Just because you need your rest.
Yeah. You do.
Here lately, because of being close
Yeah,
to 1,000 and
grinding.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
I'm always on YouTube right now, and I was like that, and it gets tiring, and trying to go everybody's live, trying to run people's playlists and start to do things like that. So I had running in the background. Then my computer was acting up, and it was like it's not running in the background. Usually I have like 3 or 4 tabs open running playlists. So now it wasn't doing that. So now I open up a playlist and I run it, and I'm only doing like one at a time, and it's I don't know. It's just, but hey,
Oh God, he
life
like.
goes.
My phone must be behind on my thumbs up. But thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, everybody.
What are you showing for thumbs up?
Huh?
What are you showing for thumbs up?
Oh, mine's wrong. It's not. It didn't refresh.
I am saying 39.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Y'all got to get me up to 50 now. Come on, let's rush this.
Let's do it.
And then Lee say you can only do so much. I get YouTube blind and have to take days off.
Yeah.
But how many days do you take days off and not look at YouTube, or you just mean you scale back on those days? So, and like I say, I know Marlene has like 5 channels, and I know other people on here have more than one channel, But
I don't even understand that. I can't have more than one channel. I can't even understand.
And then Marlene got 2 that yeah, Lydia. See, Lydia been on here a long time too. Don't forget, you can always catch their replay.
But everybody has a replay that day. So now I keep falling further and further behind. It's like as you try to keep up.
Can you put it on that? You know how we talked about put it on the play later and just run them on the thing.
Yeah, but again, are you watching or are you just running?
No, you're not watching. You running them, but you can only do so much.
And my thing is, like a lot of times I try to watch to get what they're talking about. Maybe not the whole thing, depends how long it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe long.
If it's over 10 minutes, I'm not really probably watching the whole thing. It might run the whole thing, but I'm not watching it. But again, I mean, think of how many people that you come across every day that put out videos, all the lives, all your lives, all your videos, all your work trying to make a video. That's a long day. And again, I mean, you make time for family, you make time for personal stuff. It takes a while, and I mean, you just fall further and further behind. That's why I try to catch up with people like within a day or so, because if I don't catch up with you in a day or so, now you're further down the list, and it's like now you may be a week away because I'm trying to catch up with the people that I'm a day or 2 away. Anywho, it's a lot of work.
And like with Marlene said, on my days off, I run people videos. You know what? On my days off, I ain't doing this. I used to do that. That's what took me down the rabbit hole. I used to do that when, you know what? Okay, this weekend we gonna. Darian, say a prayer for me, because I know I ain't gonna make your live today. I'm gonna have to come. I'm gonna rewatch every one of them this week because I need it. Okay. I talked about you earlier. You back off your trip. I know. I was talking about you earlier to Keisha. And I needed you the weekend though. Yeah, Lydia, a few days later. But I overdid it this weekend. I really did. I had wrote down the people that I was going to go to. And I had Warmstrong, I had him penciled in, and then I knew I had Lydia penciled in, and then I know that but then I started going to lives early Sunday morning. I had already all day Saturday had been going back to people channel that had came to mine, so I was already tired. And then I went to Tuba Chat. I might have stayed in there over an hour, so I was tired from Saturday, and I took that to Sunday, and I was over at Grandma Udy. Then I went to Yaha Daily. I love Yaha Daily. And that I can't think of that young lady that's with her. Then I went to and then get this. The leak in the sink. I'm cooking. I start cooking. Then got on Warmstrong, walking all over the house, which was fine because I had him penciled in because I knew he was going live. And my sink started leaking. Not leaking, water poured out of the of the trap, as my husband would say. Yeah.
Well,
So, huh?
and Lydia, she makes a point. You know, it's like, Bill, it will be impossible to watch all the people that you follow. The more subscribers you have, more subscribe. Just try to check in and support when you can. I realize my subbies can't watch all I do, but again, and that's the problem. People try to, just like I was going to point this out, and Darian, magnificent Germany with Darian. Betty just said, "I'm going to watch all that she missed."
And haven't yet.
Now you 5 hours behind.
I know.
So now you gonna spend 5 hours on Darian.
I know.
And what
I'm
about
not
everybody else?
watching today. I meant that's watching the pieces. But see, but I guess with Darren, to me, it's different from me because it's hard. Is whatever he's talking about at that. I take that in differently than
But
when
again,
I
okay. Well, you're not gonna watch it all today. You're not gonna watch it all today. Well, guess what? By the end of the day, you're gonna be behind on somebody else. You'll never catch up with all the
I know.
And again, you will never catch up. Certain channels you follow, and Darian might be one of those channels that you watch, religiously. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But he has a religious channel, people.
Yeah.
So that's anyway. He's one of the people that you might watch. But Betty, there's 24 hours in a day. You can't like come on my live for 2 hours, do yours for 3 hours. Okay, now we're up to 5, 6, 7 hours. You haven't slept yet. You haven't ate. You haven't spent any time with your husband. Well, now you want to go to Lydia's. Now you want to go to Destination Fun. Now you want to go to Bang. Now you want to go to
yeah. But I have, like I said, I had this was my thing. I had if I would have went by my piece of paper, I would have been fine. But I didn't go by that piece of paper. I had already. Because I was going to have you stay on the 6. You were like, I ain't staying on no 6. So I had already had that fathom in. But then what happened was I end up, since you got off that time, then I end up going on some other people's stuff, then some other people's stuff. And before I knew it, the sun was down. It was after 8 o'clock.
Betty, trust me, I know. And
we all know that.
I feel less bad now. I used to feel really bad because you're missing this, you missed that, or whatever. But it's like there's not enough hours in a day to keep up with people, especially the more people that you meet.
Yeah.
So again, you have to have a downtime. If I don't catch your video, I'm sorry. I will catch it in the future at some point, maybe, kind of, sort of. But again, every day you fall further and further behind. If you're trying to watch people's videos, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It's true. And Warmstrong Adventure goes on live today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I have a premiere today.
Why did I say live? Premiere today. He corrected me. And then Thursday he has lives. What's the name of it? Something with Bill.
Banter with Bill. You're on it every Thursday.
Banter with Bill. Don't beat me up. Banter with Bill, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then my premiere is Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then I'm on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. until, I want to say 11, but it always go past 11. But 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is our times to Lydia say, you retirees make me jealous.
I don't understand how people work and have kids and do this. I really don't.
They have youth on their side.
But it's only 24 hours in a day. I don't care how young you are. Your days don't go to 48 hours. You got 24 hours. And you're watching people. And I mean, again, it gets to the point of watching. You watch videos in bits and pieces.
And then she talking about she's jealous because we're retired. And I retired at 57. And my old neighbor told me, talking about I retired too early.
Right.
But I remember my husband said, I was surprised. He just came and he said, he told me how much he could give me a week. He said, if you can live off of that and you don't, what word I want to use, what y'all men use. Anyway, if you don't complain about it. And then,
I got the word I use for it. If you don't,
what is it? Go ahead.
no, I can't say it on here. You might get you kicked off.
Oh, okay. Well,
If you don't about it.
uh, well, I say, oh, I took my phone because I was a doula. I worked with pregnant women, and that phone off. I cut that phone off. I took that phone and threw it in the closet because I always had to have the phone on, and people was calling me. My sister nobody could give me. I was so happy. It was a phone. I still love working with pregnant women, but it was just that doggone phone. And then it was so funny because he was like, and you can save money off of that. And I was saving money off it because I wasn't really buying clothes at that time. You know, I buy my essentials, whatever. And he was like, you save money off of that? A little bit of money. So, but still, I didn't have the bills either, though, because he handled all those. So that made it easy. And then I had medical. A lot of people won't have the medical. That's why a lot of people can't retire early. Like my sister, she would have the funds, but then she needs the health insurance.
Right.
So but you can always find something out there medical wise. Because I know when I went, and I know it's umpteen years ago, I had, and it was better. You could find the insurance I had for me and the boys, and it was less than what I was paying for it at the bank. So, where there's a will, there's a way. But you do, special women, we need health insurance as as we get older.
Well, men too, especially men.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess pull y'all in the mix sometimes.
Yeah, please don't leave us out.
But see, like we just have stuff. When stuff happens, it's usually like, oh, you off for 6 weeks. That's usually what. Oh, you can't go back to work for 6 weeks.
Man, we just don't go to the doctor. We just
yeah,
to get better. Add to get better.
Yeah. Lydia, she says she hope you gonna retire, girl. You go on that piece of property you got.
Well, I was lucky. Betty, I was like you. I retired about how old am I? When I was about 57.
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
But see, lucky for me, I have it was a pension and 100% paid health insurance. So I don't have to pay for health insurance. I don't, I know I got money coming in. So it was easier for me than a lot of people. Like nowadays, it's like I don't know how much money is enough to retire on nowadays.
You ain't never got enough. That's what I tell people. You ain't never got enough. If that's what you got to figure.
You got to make that because I don't want to work my entire life.
Yeah, you got to make
and then not have a life afterwards.
You do, because I was listening to Lydia's on hers, and it's about you will never have enough. I tell people you will never. You don't know how long you're gonna live. Mm-hmm. You might live 30 years more, and you might live one day. So if that's what you're worried about, yeah, that's what. But honestly, I couldn't have retired that early without my husband. Now I'm gonna say that. Right. I know I couldn't have did it without him, and he had that medical insurance, like, and he was willing. And you got to remember too. And I tell you, it's a good marriage. So you work well together, even when that money. And that's why I say people think we're just loaded, but that's not it. We work well together with the funds that we have. So, but I'm telling you, will never be ready. You will never. I'm telling y'all. You may end up like he said. He had his pension. My husband, Bill, had his, and then your other job. So you got that coming in. Then some other stuff coming in that makes life a lot easier. But everything keep going up. Our house insurance, after a while, I'm like, forget the house insurance. Let's just put some money in a bank and we can save for a new house. Probably get it.
Well, again, downsize.
That my husband. And so that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, when it's paid off, I understand. Then he's like older than I am, so I'm just gonna be happy where I am and go for the just be happy. If that's what he wanted. I'm not gonna get into fight
Well,
about.
that's one thing about being by myself right now. I can do whatever I want to do. Again, I don't want to pay a lot. Even like the property taxes and things up here for a home. I'd be better off getting like and I was on somebody's channel, it might have been yours, but like a little manufactured home down in Florida someplace.
Yeah, that's what Lydia was talking about.
Little 1 or 2 bed, and boom. What do I really need?
I know. I don't need all this space.
If I'm in a 3-bedroom house, let's see. I use the kitchen, I use the living room, and I use the bedroom. That's it. I don't need all that space. I don't need just give me a little something where I can just wake up in the morning and go do what I want to do.
I need Hazel the maid. See? Let me show you Big Mama.
Oh. These mornings are killing me, people. Killing me.
Big Mama, Robo vac. That's
Betty, you have everything.
That's the only maid I can afford.
Is it do you use it? Because you don't use the air fryer. Do you use that?
I don't use it as much as I should. Because what happens is if you don't use it like you should, like daily every other day, then it keeps filling up fast. So then I have to go and get my regular vacuum cleaning vacuum first and then put that every other day, which I don't know why I don't do it, but because I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. That's why. But but a big house, I'm telling you, I am all over the house, though. I must admit that. Because Lydia, I think she said she had a 3,000 square foot, and Lydia's mine's like 2,200, something like that. So yeah, it's a lot, a lot. But I'm usually because we have an office, our bedroom, the guest bedroom. The guest bedroom, Lydia, is my changing room. I got me a room I change my clothes in.
I'm thinking about downsizing my house.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Lydia's going more. I would love to start pulling this stuff out and it's just stuff. That's all, a lot. And like she said, a lot of people would love what you have, but you're like thinking like, it's just stuff. So, and then Lydia was talking about moving to Florida. Do you know what part Lydia was thinking about? I know she said she has a piece of property, and I'm telling you, you get your piece of property out, you can find people that sell eggs. There's people got chickens, they sell it. I'm telling you, you can live a lot cheaper than what people live. And I didn't realize, honestly, I didn't realize that until I retired. I was like, I spent all that money and I'm on this little bit of money. And my husband had to do that till I was 62. He had to find, and the dog, the vet bill. He was like, woo, thank you, Jesus. I ain't got no vet bill no more. He was doing it all. So, yeah. Oh, Jacksonville, that's where my family at.
That's where my family's at.
That's in Georgia. What family you got in Jacksonville?
My father was born in Jacksonville.
Your father ain't still alive, is?
Well,
you say you have family.
Some of his people are.
Oh.
Should I say my people? I don't necessarily associate with them.
Oh, she put Amaya home for her family together, my sister and I. Okay. Yeah.
My home. Yeah. I just need a place to say that's safe. As long as you ain't kicking my door in when I leave.
I know. Because honestly, if something happened to my husband, I know I would sell.
Yeah.
And downsize.
I probably want 2 bedrooms just in case company comes down or whatever. But
I gotta have 2 bathrooms though. I gotta have 2 bathrooms.
You see those tiny houses? I can live in a tiny house.
I gotta have 2 bathrooms. I can't do 1 bathroom. I can't have people just coming in. I gotta have 2 bathrooms. It could be a 1-bedroom house. It could be 2 bathrooms. That's just a plus with me. I need 2 bathrooms. Is what bye Keisha. Am I up there? Yeah, I even know Keisha was gone. Oh, she going over to she go. I know where she going. She'll be back if I'm still on. It is. Me and my sister Marlene says are all going to move in together and get a home health aid where we
That
get
is
older. I don't
that
want
is
to
so
move in
smart.
with nobody. Marlene, I love my sister to death. Oh, I want
That
my
is so
baby.
smart, Lydia. I mean that's smart. I mean,
Well,
that's
let's
smart.
see when they move in together. We'll see. We'll see. we we will see. If you want to drop your link, just type Betty. We'll see if she talking about I'll have to have an in suite. Yep, you sure y'all gonna have to make enough space for that. So you might want to stay in your house if it's big enough and y'all just in suite right there if it's paid off. But I think too, another thing with retiring, people you can't have all that debt. You can't have it unless you're getting a real good pension and real good retirement. You can't have all them bills, house mortgage, and then you got car notes, you got credit card bills out the yin yang.
Betty, you stop buying stuff.
That's what I just
God,
say. But
yeah.
you can't have all them bills either when you retire.
Okay. When you retire.
But you'll be more comfortable.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. No.
yeah.
You gotta get prepared for it. But and again, start living like within your means, and you won't have the best of the best, and things like that, and you may not have the 250 cable channels.
I don't have that. That's the first thing you should go is cable. That's why I tell everybody keep your Wi-Fi, but them cable channel that if your money tight, let the internet go. Not the
No,
internet,
not
but the
I
cable,
need my internet.
the cable. I meant to say the
Oh,
cable.
okay.
Let the cable go.
Oh,
Because it's too honestly, I wouldn't have Sling TV if it wasn't for my husband. I'll just use YouTube and then I'll use the antenna thing for the air channels.
yep.
And I wouldn't pay because Sling TV keep going up. They're up to 40 something a month. I'm like, let's
Right.
keep inching up. And then we pay $100 for the internet. So she said we all used to live together. I used to live together with everybody too when I was younger.
See, living with people don't bother me. I just
You
hey,
get along with them.
I get along with pretty much everybody.
Uh-huh.
Only thing is, I prefer like give me my own bedroom. So then I can put my television in there if I want to be quiet, be by myself, go in there, watch my TV or whatever. And when I say watch TV, usually it's YouTube. But no.
But really, the home I stay in now, somebody could have it as an apartment. We only would have to share the kitchen. They have their own driveway. They have their own in and out. They have their That's the only thing. They have their own bathroom, their own sitting room, and we won't even have to see each other unless I see you in the kitchen. So
I'm moving down there, Betty. I'll be down there.
that could be an income right there. So who knows? I might keep it to the whatever because
give me a good price. I'm on my way.
Yep, I hear you. What they say, I hear you. Yeah, Lydia's getting to be more of a minimalist.
Minimalist.
Yeah. Car paid off, paying off debt. I don't need a lot. Just that's it.
That's it.
We don't need a lot. We really don't. And
Betty, I think you need stuff. You seem to need stuff. You just saying you don't seem like the person that is going to like I don't need much. You need stuff.
no,
I could be wrong.
I like my husband got me this way too. He said if it's something you really like, you need to get it. That what
See,
you
you're a little. Don't take this wrong way. You're a little spoiled.
Yeah, he did spoil me.
You can tell, because
Okay, Deb.
who Deb? Hey Deb.
Yeah,
Deb.
my
I'm calling
best
like she's my friend.
friend.
Hey Deborah.
I know. Yeah, you can call it. Yeah, Deborah. That's the sweetest. I have the sweetest friends. I'm telling you, her and Renee, they ain't nothing like me. Nothing. They just sweet. God put them in my life for a reason. I always say that because they got that softness. Her and Renee.
You and Marlene must be sisters or something.
What?
Because y'all believe the same things.
I have to have my own. She's been raised by older people. That's what it is. I have to have my own bathroom because I don't want. God, don't you know? And then when they come use the bathroom, this ain't nothing about nobody. I had to go bleach it down. That's just something. I think I got that from my mama. Mm-hmm. Somebody use your bathroom, bleach it down when they leave. One thing I can tell you, got to clean your toilet when you sit on it. But yeah, but it is something to think about when you're, getting ready for retirement or thinking about it. Like I have a friend now that could have retired already. She worked at the VA, and so she would have a nice pension and her Social Security, but she said she haven't decided. Her house is paid off, car is paid off. She said she's setting it up. But I really think Renee want to continue working. I think when she stops and then get whatever, then she gonna go probably back there and work like part-time or something. I could see her working to the end.
Yeah. Okay. First floor audience says I have my own WC in my studio. What's a WC?
I don't know. Tell us what a WC is. I don't know. Marlene talking about she bleach it down too.
Oh my goodness.
My mama used to bleach down. The whole house smelled like bleach. Even when we wash dishes, she always talking about add a little cap of bleach to the water. Not a cap, yeah, more than a cap. And then say if she stayed out in the country and the boys would get real dirty, she add a little bit of smidgen bleach in the bath water, child. She was making sure them bugs didn't get on her grandbabies.
Wow.
My mama clean them up. Clean these babies up. But okay, I'm gonna go back to my weekend. But I'm gonna write on my piece of paper where I am going on this week. And wherever was on that paper, that's where it's gonna stay. And I know, and the reason now don't get me wrong, the reason I go, what the heck am I playing on my thing? The reason I go is because it's helping me. It's it's help. I only lost one. One sub. How many did you lose from yesterday? You lost about what, 2 or 3?
Probably about 3 or 4.
Okay.
Because I was up, but I think when I went to bed finally last night, I think I had, it was either 986, 987.
And so where we're at now?
Last time I checked, it was like 983.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Another thing I wanted. I told you I got everything up here. Oh, it's on this paper.
Right, Sherry. She gets a package every day. How do you even have space in your house, Betty?
I give away a lot of stuff. I give away a lot. Ask my husband. He said you should set up a eBay store. I do. I give away a lot.
I'm giving my address.
What you say? I give away a lot of stuff. I give away a lot of stuff.
You know what I need? I need a good tripod.
Well, you need to buy it.
I'm asking you because you might have one that's laying around. I do need to buy a good tripod.
She told me I give Amazon. Yeah, because I had got my. Did you see my new dress? And then I got me some nails. But But when my kids were coming along, I really didn't do much for myself though. I really did. I put my all into them. So I think that's what, and then my husband don't help a lot because, like he say, if it's something you enjoy and then you should get it. So thank you, husband. Time for a new ring too, huh?
Time for a new what?
A ring, a wedding ring. It's time for a new one. Ain't nothing on here. I ain't got it on there, but it's time for a new one.
What's wrong with the one you got married with?
You wanna? I ain't gonna trade it in. I'm gonna get a new ring. Why I can't get no new ring? Why I got
a new wedding ring?
Yeah.
Who gets a new wedding ring? I mean, get another ring if you want. But who gets a new wedding ring?
They what you call it? Not markup. What you call it, Liddy? Upgrade. That's what I need.
It's a wedding ring.
Identity is fluid, which means we grow and we change. We never remain the same. He still think about that ring. That growth and change are what crafts our unique stories, and those stories are our superpowers. I like that. Identity is fluid, which means we grow and we change. That growth and change are what crafts our unique stories, and those stories are our superpowers. Amazing. By experiencing the change that happens throughout our life, oh Lord, they talking about me. We grow into stronger and more resilient individuals. That's true. That's true. If you're doing it right, that's true. And then reflect on the obstacles you have faced so far this year and how they will bring about changes that will help you grow. That is so true. When bad things happen, you need to approach them differently than what you did before to make it, work, is what I say. Life with Marlene talking about you supposed to get a new upgrade every
I mean, you and Marlene, y'all are sisters. Y'all are related.
Marlene, I might have got it wrong the first time, baby girl, but I got it right the second time. Oh, another thing too? Women, listen a little bit. Okay, y'all can say I'm wrong. That's one thing about Big Mama. Big Mama gonna talk her mind, okay? Now, I said, now this is just me. Everybody in the chat's different because some people have been married more than 3 times, okay? But I knew, honestly, I'd been married before divorce. But I was not going to be marry a man that been married 2 times. I wasn't gonna be the third wife. Wasn't gonna be the third wife. Y'all asked them how many numbers of wives they had. I wasn't gonna be nobody's third wife. I had that on my piece of paper. Wasn't gonna be nobody's third wife. Be a second wife because I was a first wife, and that person was. Yep, not gonna. He over there Armstrong like Lord.
I'm lost for words. I'm not going to even comment on this stuff. Okay. I'm not going to even comment on this anymore.
We going. Oh, and make sure his credit good. Y'all run them credit. Let him run yours too. But y'all need, before y'all get married, y'all need to be looking at them credit things.
I agree with that one now.
Y'all need to be looking at them credits. She said, I'm so excited. Lord, Golden Girl, I just forgot about my baby girl. I'm so excited to experience YouTubers getting 1,000. Yeah,
Golden Girl. I mean, if you haven't subscribed, Yaktown in the house.
In the house.
Well, hold on. I mean, I read something earlier, so we'll see if she responds.
Okay.
Yaktown.
Life of Marlene said her parents upgraded their rings 20, 40, and 50th wedding anniversary. But you know what, Marlene? Them old rings back in the day, them rings, that gold was gold. I mean, mine don't even have to be new. It could come from an antique place. But we're going to make sure it's real. We're going to take it to the jeweler.
Wow.
We're going Why I'm gonna get if I get a antique ring? Why am I? I'm gonna make sure it's real.
You know what? I used to say again. I kind of used to be that way. You know, I always want to get the newest, best, brightest thing, and always, and then I come to realize that's just me being materialistic. Um, even phones. I was so mad. I dropped my phone and broke it. I just paid it off, dropped it. I wanted to keep it. I wanted to keep it for another 2 years because I mean it does everything that I need. Your iPhones come out every year, new brand new model. It ain't you know they move the charging port from one side to the other. Ooh, let me spend another 15. Let me spend another $1,500 on that.
I know.
I'd rather do something else with that money. You know, when I was younger, used to get the nice big fancy cars. I need to get me a car that goes from point A to point B. That's it. I don't need anything fancy. I'd rather use that on vacations or things like that where I'm gonna have memories. I don't want to buy. I don't want to get an asset that's going to be worth less as soon as as soon as I buy it, it's worth less than what I paid for it. I do not. I am done with those days. Cars are kind of like the worst asset you could ever purchase. You need a car. Worst asset you could ever purchase.
Yeah, because it goes down as soon as you drive it off the doggone lot.
My thing now is I get $100. I'd rather put that $100 in a stock and watch it grow. Do a little homework and try to find the stock and invest it in that and watch that grow. That's a pastime for me. Not this. I just can't spend money just on any crazy thing.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say crazy.
Thumbs up, thumbs
up.
Hold
on, let me see how many we're at.
38, I see, but you may see more. Is
I see it's still 39. Hold on, we gotta get more.
Yeah, we got thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Know what I'm gonna say? Life of Marlene said original ring, her parents was a band, then they got a diamond. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Everybody talking about I have a lot of stuff. I'm an American.
There you go.
But I honestly, I get rid of, if my best friend was on here, I get rid of a lot of stuff. I think all my like old blankets and stuff is I see them again in different places. Because they're in great, if something's not in great condition, I'm not giving it away. I'd rather trash it. I'm not going to give you something that's trashed up that I wouldn't, ratted and torn and torn. So I left for a while to take care of my jury summons. I can have my name removed. Yeah, I was going to say 70 years old, you don't have to do no jury duty. You got to do no jury duty at 70.
I always wanted to be on jury duty. I always wanted to be on a juror. I always wanted it. They get me there and then I start talking and then it's like, oh, you got to go. You got to go. Nope.
I ain't nothing. I know my husband. He went one time. He always wanted to go in and they finally come. He stayed all day cold in there. He told me, I don't never want to go back.
I want to be in there. I want to be the biggest murder trial of the century. I want to be there. And then I want to tell him that I think he's guilty because I looked into his eyes and I can see it in his eyes. He was guilty. And that's when they get rid of me.
I don't know, but I think it's a punishment. Really? I said, now these people done went out and committed crimes and you want to take away from my day.
There you go.
Guilty. Guilty.
So just remember that when you go on trial.
I know, are your family member.
And they
that's how the judge explained it. But I don't have to like it. I understood it when he explained it that way because I used to hate to go like, oh, Lord, I'm going to lie and make sure I get out of this. I don't do that now. Okay.
I again, certain things, if you got to be careful what, you don't want to go get involved. If you don't vote, don't complain about the politicians because, hey, you don't care.
Lydia, you gonna get your chance on the way the world going. Oh yeah, you gonna get your chance. You move down here to Florida, you going on jury.
Oh, I would love it.
You going on jury duty down here, baby girl.
I'm gonna ask her if I can just look, if I can just go down there every day and just sit. Say, can you give me Wi-Fi so I can do YouTube while
But
I
I'm,
wait for it to
I'm
be
gonna
called?
tell them that I'm close to 70. I shouldn't have to go no more. Yeah, I know, Golden Girl. I got one. I put it off for 6 months. You know that one-time extension? I ain't going no March 20 something. I said that thing 6 months ahead. I'll worry about it then. Oh, she talking about she got dismissed because said she believe in the death penalty. Marlene, I ain't gonna say nothing because he gonna say I'm just like you.
You guys are the same. If she says it, you believe it. So I believe. No, I'm not worried about it. I know that's your belief. If you say something, I know she believes it. So you guys are the same.
Okay. She said Lydia said she been talking she been voting since 18 and she know watch that come now, Lydia. You know how you talk about something and you attract it, it's already there, girl.
Please put me on it.
My husband, I told you, he used to say that. And he went there one time. He said that next time I telling people I'm 70 years old. He was like, he stayed the whole day in that cold place, and it's cold too.
One of the best movies I've ever seen was called 12 Angry Men. And it's a black and white movie. Who was in it? Henry Fonda, maybe? Might have been Henry Fonda. Anyway, one of the best movies I've ever seen, 12 Angry Men. If you had a chance to see that movie, watch it.
Uh-huh.
It's black and white. I know a lot of people, especially younger people, don't want to watch a black and white movie, but very good movie. Very good movie.
Yeah. I'm telling you, a good movie is Paper Moon with Ryan, what I say? Ryan and his daughter.
Tatum O'Neal.
Yeah, and Tatum. That was a good movie, Paper Moon. I might go and see if Amazon got it. I might watch that today. So my dog over there knocked out. He began to sleep more and more. You walk over there to see if he breathing. But I think that's how he's gonna leave, though. I think he's gonna go sleep and just not wake up. But you know what he doing? And I read about senior dog. All he want to do is eat now. And I've read about that how people, other dogs, K neutral. Hello, how you doing? Let me make sure I'm running my mouth.
Hey, Kahaya. Neutral.
Yeah. Channel. Oh, I do that one.
Channel. I can do the channel.
I do that. Oh, thank you for coming. That's a new name I have not seen. And let's see. MLY Birds is Pakistan. And then we have UK, we got TD. TD tired from last night. And yeah, and that's what you want to be at everybody's live, but you just can't. You can't. You can't. And yesterday definitely proved it, y'all, that I cannot and will not do it. So yeah, they'll get rid of it if you believe in the I know I had one where they the guy's friend asked him to he was terminally ill and he asked a friend to help him kill himself. And they was gonna put him on trial. And they wasn't telling that part. They were just saying that he had helped his friend, whatever, but they didn't say that part that if the friend asked him or not. I guess I should put that out there. Because I asked them, but they came and I said, well, I want to know if the friend asked him to do it, because then I'm gonna look at it differently. And then the judge got mad. He talking about murder is murder. He did. It was, I hated it. It was this black judge. I'm just gonna say, he talking about murder is murder. Okay. And then somebody said they couldn't serve because they need to go to work. And then he said, this is your not obligation, whatever it is.
Civic duty.
Yeah, civic duty. Man said, I need to go to work. That was a mess. We got to know each other that day. We went in there and they told us we wasn't going home. They say ain't nobody going home today. We got too many good things going.
Right. But again, and I guess I look at it differently because it's like if I'm ever like being judged, I want people who think like me and look like me on that jury. And when you say I don't want to do it, I don't want to do this. Okay, well, when you get judged by somebody who believes this the total opposite of what you believe, you'll be like, man, I wish I had da 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 da. And he'd be like, well, nope, they didn't want to be on here. They all got on here.
But you know what? Ever since not that judge, but it was another judge, because we got two different courthouses. One's real close to me, and then one is farther away. But he said, what if your family member or you had to say, think about it? And I really did. I got to really think about it because I didn't think about it. All I know, they send that piece of paper in the mail.
Yeah. Sometimes
Abdul, thank you, Abdul.
Hey, Abdul. Sometimes you have to give back to society. If you want to be part of society, you have to give back to society.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things. I mean, again, the system is not perfect, but it gets better when people get involved in the system.
Bye, Golden Girl. I know, girl. I can talk, can I? Y'all be dropping like flies. But I think, honestly, after I get monetized, I think I'm going to cut it at 2 hours. I really do. But until I get monetized, I'm going to be running my mouth. I'm really close with my watch hours now. I'm like, well,
you should be about there.
3,860.
She's there with the watch hours.
I know. And I got 713 subs. I lost one. I had 714. But I overdid my goal. I had 700 for this week. This week, 750 is my goal. So, yeah. They only pay. They're up to $30, Marlene.
Yeah, but see, again, it's not about the pay.
Well, we know that.
Yeah, it's about providing representation for somebody's life is on the line. Somebody, whatever is on the line here, and you can't get you can't have one group of people going on there as a jury. You need some people with open minds. And that's why, again, for me, it's like I can go in with open mind, no matter what the case is. I think I can go in with open mind. But if you don't want to be involved, and then you happen to, or you or a family member gets a case, and then you don't like the way the jury looks, don't complain. So I mean, and that people can do again whatever they want to do. I'm just saying everything I say is my opinion. And I know, don't get me wrong, I know it's an inconvenience. I know it's an inconvenience, but
not as much. I used to like to get off work though. I ain't gonna lie about that one now. Ooh, yeah, okay. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. Marlene says my bills don't stop. Okay, I understand that. But Marlene, I mean, we may have to rethink our life decisions if one day every 4 or 5 years it's throwing off your bill schedule. We might have to work about our life decisions.
I know if you work a 9-to-5 job, they still get paid because they don't give them that $30. It used to be $15.
A lot, and I don't know about a lot of jobs. They will supplement your income. If you show them the subpoena, they'll still pay for the day.
Oh yeah,
they won't give you both. You can't get the $20 or $30 and get paid.
Well, they don't even ask you. They just say, "Do you have a 9-to-5?" Whatever. Yeah. But and they ask you. And then the last time I went, they gave you the cash. It wasn't a check like
I think last time I did it was a check. But yeah, I just think I think we should all be involved because again, we got these leaders. You have to get involved with the political process. Yeah, but again, not MSNBC and not Fox. Somewhere in between, there's like the truth. And it's getting harder and harder to understand what people say and believe. But you have to try to listen to what people are actually saying. We do, Marlena. Yeah, again, it's not. Again, yes, we can agree to disagree.
You think me and Bill agree all the time, girl?
We don't agree on nothing.
We just know how to come back.
Right, but again, I mean, and that's the beauty. That's the beauty of life, actually, is
Yeah.
that we all are different.
Yeah.
You know,
And then somebody, that's why I said I'm the type of person, you might say something and I might go away angry, but I have this good part in me that sits down and really think about it. And then I'm like, you know what? That was right. Not all the time. But if it makes sense to me, even if the doctors say that better you need to take this medicine, I'm not going to take it till it makes sense. Now, make it
Right.
make sense to me. Make it make sense.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, I mean, again, you have to take the information you have and make the best decision for yourself.
Oh yeah.
And again, I'm never going to knock that. The one thing that's like tough for me, and it's kind of the way that you grew up. It's like when people want to change what you grew up with, it gets tough. It doesn't make you a bad person, but again, you may not believe what I believe. I don't want to get too deep as far as but certain things. But I can respect your opinion if you can respect mine.
Yeah.
You know, again, I don't. If you don't want to do it, that's fine with you. I'll give you my reason why I do it. You can give me your reason why you don't do it, and that's it. And let's go have a beer and enjoy the rest of the day.
I believe what Bill said is true, but the state should still pay your salary. So I do agree with Marlene.
Yeah. Well, again, I mean,
if you have a job, they'll
most jobs should do it. I mean, again, I mean, again, and I I do understand that, but most jobs give you the day off. I mean, there's a reason why they, a lot of times they close schools down to vote, and voting should be a paid vacation. It should be a federal holiday.
Yeah, it should now. It should.
I mean, again,
since they're switching up times and moving boxes and stuff.
Well, I mean, it's just crazy what they're trying to do now. But that's something just mind-boggling. I don't want to talk politics.
Do we stay in Russia? I'm like, God damn. It's going crazy. I'm like, oh, your job don't pay if you take off. Most of them do though, and I'm the head of the household. It does when you're the head of the household, and it does. I know they say about obligation, but like some people just between the rock and the hard place.
Right, and
Marlene, you got to think of this: when they give you a ticket, they don't care if you got the money or not. So,
well, again, the only thing, and I agree with you. The only thing I say that just think about if your life was in somebody else's hand. Do you want to make sure the people that think like you make sure they take off, and all you got is other people that think like the other way? And that's the problem.
They pay you more if you're on the jury, don't they? For some days, probably ain't much more, but I think they pay you.
Well, I mean, no, it's probably the same. I mean, again.
Oh no, I see something on that paper. I'll look at it and see.
And we all, again, that's why they have hardship cases and things where you can really get out of it. If it's really going to be a hardship case on you, you give your explanation, and a lot of times you'll be excused.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people don't want to go just because I don't want to go. And there's a difference between hardship cases and I just don't want to be involved.
Well, I got 2 more years.
And you just don't want to be involved.
Signing that piece of paper.
So
signing it. I got that jury summons. I didn't even tell my best friend. She just had a jury thing. I don't think she had to stay. But I said, honey, I'm pushing this thing up for 6 months. Y'all, 6 months I can wait. I'll wait 6 months. Y'all ran out my life. I just have to pay the piper when it comes. 6 months gonna be here before you know it. So, and I was saying earlier too about Bill, what you ended up eating for dinner last night? That took too long. Your pork chops,
rice, no salad.
White rice,
no salad.
Oh, you didn't have no salad. Okay.
No.
Well, did you have any vegetables?
Don't judge me. No vegetables.
I say that for a reason. I'm not what?
Nothing. Nothing. I had got some dinner rolls, and I don't remember seeing the dinner rolls in my order. I'm wondering if they charged me for them. Anywho, I'm sorry.
I thought something. I I just asked. I really wasn't asking for that. I just know earlier when I was talking about how Jamie trying to go back through the vegan. Well, she tried. I was a vegan for a couple of years, but girl, that is work. But to feel better because she experienced a lot of pain. And she's thinking, and it will if you really but if you stay away from as much sugar too, that helps with the pain. And then I went with Juicing with Jay over to his channel, and I kind of like how he talks because he said, "Oh, I ain't gonna be hard on you if you get a piece of egg or whatever, you know. I'm gonna be easy on you at first, but I'm not sure if I want. I really don't want to go vegan right now. I just want, like I say, my house eats more vegetables than a typical American family. However, I need to do better than what I'm doing. I need to do a lot better than what I'm doing. And I've been saying that ever since I've been on YouTube, and it's going on 2 years. It's going on 2 years.
Hey, Marlena. Yeah, again, you do have hardship cases where you can be excused.
They'll let you. If you got to take care of somebody.
Right. No. Again, see,
Yeah,
you're talking about legitimate reasons. I'm talking about people that get out of it just because, I don't want to do it. It's an inconvenience. Those are the people I'm talking about. Not people that have a reason. If you can't make it down there, you're a walker, you're of age, or whatever reason you may have, that's fine. I'm talking about people that are able and capable. It's like, see, again, I don't like going down here, but like people on welfare, you're able to get out there and work and things like that. Get out there and work. I'm not talking about family, people with families and stuff like that. I'm not saying that, but you got some grown men that need to be out there and put in the 9 to 5. But again, they make, sometimes you make as much money on welfare as you do working. So why should I go to work? Well, again, it should be because you want to go to work and earn your living, not live off somebody else's tax dollars.
Okay. The jury, it says that, let's see. I am responsible for the care of a person and capable of caring for themselves. So you can get,
They have reasons for why you don't have to do
and they give you a chance too. You can have that one time where you move the dates, and probably would do it more than that if you're sick. You're a full-time law enforcement officer, physically unable to serve. That's a doctor notes required. Oh, maybe I can get my doctor note.
There you go. See, Betty is just making up a reason, Marlene.
And even if you have children under, your parent or legal guardian of a child under 6 years and not employed full time,
right? See, those are reasons. Not now. I'm not looking for. Some people are just looking for a reason to get out of it instead of wanting to do it.
I am 70 years old and wish to be permanently excused from the jury service.
Hey, Daddy. Welcome in.
Hey, Life with Marlene. You still here with me and Dee Dee? Hey, Dee Dee. Yeah, I'm still running my mouth, girl. People be talking about, I left you and y'all still. And one sure you can leave me at any time. I don't have a problem with it. Now he trying to be funny, y'all. He trying to be funny because he know I hate that up there. I hate that. What do I call it, Monica? What is it?
You call it Avatar?
Yeah, Avatar. I just don't like them. And I mean, as soon as people pop and on my channel, please, on my channel, I just like to see faces. I just don't like to see.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I like to see faces. I like to see facial expressions. I like.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, and sometimes even the host being behind the avatar, I'm like, and I know down in honest to God, that's y'all channel, but it's
exactly
because I used to go on. I think where I got it from, I used to go on Great Farmer, and he had a lot of people on his panel, and a lot of them was behind the avatar. So, and one person, I still don't know how they look to this day. I don't go over to her channel. But I don't know how she looks. to this day.
I tell you, I don't like, even like when I'm doing lives now, I don't like having many people on the panel because you wind up talking over each other, and that irritates me to death. Sometimes you can't help it, but again,
Yeah.
and I'm bad at it too. Like, you'll be talking and I'll say something.
We both do, but we say, okay. It's easy with two people. It gets a little more as it goes along. I think people are trying to, get everybody talking from different aspects, but then it starts.
Well, it starts bleeding. But the worst thing is when people are just like you're talking, and I'm over here. Oh yeah, yeah, and you're talking, and I'm just making noise, interrupting your talk. So it's practice. You have to learn how to be quiet while somebody else is just talking, because everything you say, all the noise, people can hear it.
And then Bark Nation, hello. I don't think I said hello. I'm telling you, when I work a 9 to 5, ooh, please give me a notice. I be jumping and shouting up and down. That show, I didn't like that job at all. That's what it showed. Well, welcome in, and I hope everybody had a great weekend. But yeah, like I said earlier, we're gonna get Warm Strong to 1,000. I need y'all to thumbs up it. Whoever came in can help me, please, on the thumbs up. Yep, because that gets us out there in the algorithm. I don't know how to say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. How you say it? Algorithm?
Algorithm.
Yeah, algorithm. Life with Marlene said one of my channels is a podcast, so I never turn my camera on. Okay, but Marlene, I don't think anybody have to explain themselves. You know what I mean? You don't have to, you really don't, because that's your channel.
Right.
So I might be saying that one day, who knows? You come up here the next day and everybody got the avatar on.
But again, and people, I mean, again, when I make statements, and this is why I don't like talking about people. Again, I look at videos, and again, everybody knows I like cruise videos. So I look at a lot of cruise videos, and I look at cruise videos, and I come off as negative. If you're sitting around me and I'm watching a video, I come off as negative, because I will sit there and talk about what I like and what I don't like about the video. That doesn't mean I don't like the video. I just look at like, oh, they could have done this to make it better, or I would have done that to make it better. Everybody can't handle that. So it's like, if I say, well, I'll give an example. I say I don't like a lot of motion, like when people have a camera and it's shaky and bouncy. I don't like that. Some people think I'm talking about them and criticizing them.
Yeah.
It's just I honestly, I don't care how you make your video. I look at your video for entertainment purposes, and I'm looking for what I can do to make it better. And if I like you, if I feel comfortable with you and I think you can handle it, I will tell you what I think about your video and what you should add, or what for me, what I would add. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't, what I'm saying. I mean, it's just the way I would do it. So you could take that information and do something with it or not. We're still friends.
Yeah.
But everybody's not like that. And I try to be careful as far as what I say, as far as people's video, because everybody thinks, oh, he thinks he's this,
that's what happens.
I don't like my own videos.
Because even with Lee saying, about his channel, and he has a great channel, and he said, he don't want people to think he got the big head or whatever, but
right,
you got to market your channel. That's not about how your whatever. That's your channel. You're gonna have, and that's what. And that was another thing. I wasted a lot of time with that. A lot of
time. Dipper.
Not doing that. Hey, Dipper. Yeah.
It's only an opinion, but a lot of people don't think it's opinion. They think it's like
everybody thinks differently. We're all from different areas and walks of life, and I know exactly what I got too many things opened up.
And you'll be just surprised how many people think that, it's like you're talking about them, and it's not. It's like I want people to. I literally don't like people to come to my video and say, "Hey, nice video," and keep moving on. I like to hear what people think. And that's why, again, I'm so glad I have like my son, my family. They sit down, they watch it. Hey, Dad, you should have done this. You should have did this, and things like that. Because again, I look at it, and when I look at it with an open mind, I'm like, you're right. But
Yeah.
I'm my worst critic.
Yeah.
The video today is, I'm like, because it was my first time doing a vlog. It's like, man, I could have did this, could have did that. But other people look at it like it's not that bad. It's it's good. You're okay. And the thumbnail that I made. This was the first time making a thumbnail like I made today or this time, and people actually liked it. And it was like, wow. I appreciate the feedback because it was like a real feedback from people, not just people. Just not yes, man. Yes, oh yes, greatest video I've ever seen.
As a longtime YouTuber says, the years go by, you will learn ways to improve your videos. I look back and laugh at many of my videos.
Yes, I cringe.
But if you're not a YouTube creator, you don't be looking at all this stuff unless it's awful. What content are the filming is blurred. I've seen it all before I even became a YouTube creator. Music in the just or you can't hear them. The sound system is too low.
Again, and there's always something, and you look at it, and it's like, again, I wouldn't necessarily put it like in the comments section, but again, when I see you or when we talk, or like or like here on Betty's channel, whatever, which is why I love the group that we used to have, where we would sit down and actually talk about our videos and the things you liked, the things you didn't like. I start doing that again, just to get an idea of what how I can get better, and give me ideas. It's like, and that's why I watch videos. Embarkation Nation. I watched a video last night, and which is something I want to start doing. It's like but again, I have to be organized to do this and I'm not organized. I'm living day to day. Well, they're a video ahead, so it's like kind of like the next adventure and things like that. I want to be able to put that at the end of my video where it leaves people wanting to go watch the next video.
Yeah. Welcome, Zuvik. I'm gonna stop it right there because I know I'm just gonna Zuvik. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh yeah. Girl, I laugh. She talking about what I don't take is Lydia, what I don't take is rude. Like you shouldn't wear the lipstick. It's ugly on you, or you need to get your hair done. Girl, you know what I say. That good. Oh,
it depends, and it's how you say it. Like it's like if I don't like Betty's hair right now, in the chat isn't the place for me to say, Betty, that's some ugly hair. That's not the place to say it. But like off the air, hey Betty, your hair was in your face or something like that.
Change it up. Change it up. And if I like it, it's gonna be right back on my head.
Right. And it's just my opinion. But again,
okay, I'm gonna give you something that happened last night on a panel when my butt should have been resting. This lady, I know she knew what my hair was. I already know she knew it was a wig. Then she asked me, how long is my hair? And I said, oh, about 4 to 6 inches. She said, huh? Your hair longer than 4 to 6? So I don't know if she really meant it. She thought it was my hair or what. So see, I could be wrong. That's why I'm saying you could take it in a different direction. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Perception.
Yeah. Again, sometimes everything somebody says isn't meant to be negative.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Some people don't know. Some people don't know about weaves, wigs, and things like that. They just don't know.
Most of us African American women, we know when you got on a wig.
Yeah, most, but not all. And if somebody,
that's what I'm saying, but we know. We know. Dipper says hi to first floor auto. Lee and Lydia Life TV is here. What that door? Did I supposed to be having something coming today from Amazon?
Probably.
Let me see. I heard the door. I know the van door. Let's see. Friday. I don't think so. I don't see nothing. Maybe it was just a door I thought. I don't know. I'm gonna go out and look, but that might have. I don't know who that was, but I don't see anything. I ain't think so. I already showed the two things that I had. Ah,
Well,
yeah.
again, and I'm just looking at the chat again. People say stuff. I just take it in stride. I've been lucky. Nobody's really been like
Yeah.
super critical.
Yeah.
And again, like me and Betty were in a group and we talked. It wasn't super critical,
Mm-hmm.
but one person in the group was telling me about camera angles. It's like, Bill, you need to change your camera angle. Everything I did was like at head level, eye level.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, think about changing your eye
Mm-hmm.
level to get a different perspective of a shot. And I knew what she meant, and it was, I knew whatever I did, my videos, everything was pretty much always the same level. She's just, and again, she wasn't talking about me. She was just trying to give me ideas to make me, or to make what she would perceive as a better video. And I looked at it and I'm like, you're right. Change the angle up. Betty, you would say a lot or something like that, but it's a video.
Okay.
It's like,
Okay. That's
yeah,
what it was.
take it, edit that part out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just certain things, not negative.
Okay. I'm done. Okay. It's never the delivery, Lee says. It is how it is taken. Yes. And sometimes you can deliver.
Well, no, sometimes it's delivery.
Yeah, but
But
sometimes
again,
it's delivery, but people, you already got your backup. So sometimes.
See, there's what is it? What is it called? Somebody said it in here as criticism. Let me go back and see if I find it. Creative criticism. No, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, constructive criticism.
Yeah, constructive.
Yeah, there's a difference. Hey, Betty, you should.
I'll be back. Go ahead.
You should change your hairstyle. Other than, Betty, that's the worst hair I've ever seen. See, if you say that to me, it's the delivery of First Floor Audio. See, that's the delivery. To me, so there's a difference. Again, it's nothing you can do. You kind of keep it moving. Thanks for the view and keep it moving. Hey, TD, welcome in. Yeah, Marlene, there's a lot of people. They're keyboard tough.
CT.
They're keyboard tough. But the things I say to you, I'll say to your face.
Yeah.
So if I type something to Betty, and then the person comes up and asks me if I said it, I'm like, yep, that's exactly what I said. Actually, this is exactly what I said. And I'll tell you what I said. But then I would look at Betty differently because it's like, Betty, I told you that. How does he know what I said? But again, what I say to people, I don't normally say things that are just mean.
Yeah.
But some things you see and it's just crazy. And it's like you got to see that it's crazy. So, but again, if you ask me ask me if I said it, yep, I said it. But I don't say everything to everybody, and I don't want to do it, like live online, and I'm not going to, because it comes off mean. Hold on, Lydia's life.
I'm coming.
You're fine. That is constructive, Bill. But if someone says,
make my hair,
all you old single ladies don't want to hear what you're talking about. See, yeah, and see that's just rude. They may not want to hear it. I get it. But again, it depends on how it's delivered and how it's said. Most of the time, you can say whatever you want to say. Yeah, and when you're typing, yeah, first world order. And again, that's another thing why you like to see the face, like to see the facial expression, to see how something's delivered.
Yeah.
I tell the story all the time. The first time somebody criticized one of my videos, the way he said it, it was a he or she. I don't even know if it's he or she. Was nice video. What what would have made it better was sound. I had to delete the sound because it's copyright, so I deleted the sound, but didn't replace it with anything. In my head, I heard that was the worst video I've ever seen. And again, I don't. Did they mean it like that? I don't know, but that's the way I took it. But again, it's you don't know how it's delivered. But again, I took that advice, and I've been conscious of that ever since, because even though I don't like I may not like the message, I can still learn from the message. Even though I don't like the opinion, I can still learn from that opinion if I listen to it. Doesn't mean I have to apply it. You have to listen to people. I don't care who it is. If an unemployed person right now made a suggestion about doing business, a lot of people would just blow them off. A janitor, but hey, what do you know about business? You're just a janitor. You'll be surprised at what you can learn from people that may know more about life or business than what you think. So just listen. My whole story is just listen to everybody. Don't just assume. Don't judge a book by its cover. Is my saying. And everybody, every chat, everything I read, I look at it and listen to it, and try to understand where that person is coming from.
Miss TD, you did an amazing job last night. Are you going to go and do it again?
You did a great job, TD.
You did. She did. I think if she would have kept typing, keep talking, you were doing it. You were doing it. And maybe, it was late your time too. So that you might have been a little tired. Maybe try to do it a little earlier your time, before 12 o'clock. I think it was 12 o'clock there. So maybe do that. But I enjoyed. I can't wait until you do. So you're going to make sure, you let us know before you go up, or I'll see it when you pop, since But it was good. I know you look back at it. I know you look back at it. Oh, yeah. So up there, I couldn't believe it. I said, yes, it was Amazon, y'all. Okay. I know Amazon truck for sure. I'm like, Amazon truck out there? Yeah, tone is important, yet we can't write words to express the sensibility of the words. Some people find it hard to articulate their meaning. Yeah, we get mixed up a lot, our perception.
Yeah. And again, I don't expect everybody to like me, which is fine. You don't have to like me. But what I don't want is to you were talking about earlier, being uncomfortable with the way a conversation is going.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part.
Yeah. Yep. It is. I tell you.
Be careful who you associate with on the YouTube streets, though. That's all. I mean, again,
you just intertwine. I tell everybody.
You learn the hard way, and again, it doesn't make anybody bad. But again, you might be going in different directions. Yeah. It's like like me and Betty right now. If I go real negative, or whatever, if I go off on a deep end and go on a tangent, I don't like this kind of person. I don't like that person or whatever.
Kick out button.
But see, again, Betty is tied to me whether she likes it or not. Right
now.
Yeah. So you got to be careful. So if I go on another channel and I start talking, people are going to associate me and Betty together. So you got to be careful who you associate with, and you live and learn by doing things like this, and different opinions, and you yes. Hey Beverly. Hey, Beverly. I do my best to help everybody, and if I say if Betty right now starts going off and saying something that I don't think she should be saying on air, I'm sending her a message to try to, Betty, you might want to rethink that. I'm not going to say, it's your channel. You can say whatever you want to say. Betty, you might not want to go down that route. It's the wrong way to go. And I'll send her that message. Well, some people don't want to hear that. You know, some people take that as, you know, you're trying to shut them down and trying to stop them from saying what they want to say. I'm not. You can say whatever you want to say. I don't have any problem with that. But you my opinion, you better stay off that subject. You know, politics.
But the only thing is, Marlene, with that is you keep your circle small. But YouTube streets, you can't keep that circle small. You got to find some other way to keep that circle small, because whoever I'm with, you with, and who Warmstrong with, or everybody in this chat, we all connected now. Every last one of us.
Well, I agree with Marlene on this one.
What?
Yeah, if you go to people's channels and stuff like that, you're connected. But again, me and you are connected more than most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's that small circle.
That's what I'm saying. I understand what she's saying, but that's
that's that small circle.
This YouTube streets, that because at first I didn't understand that. Like, you know, when I first started, I understood it later on, but
yes. Oh,
but then I didn't think of it in the other direction, is that the person that's connected with Warmstrong can also affect me. And then you know what I mean? So then I start thinking of a way differently, though.
Yeah. No, well, again, they really can't affect you. I mean, if you let them in, they can affect
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
But again, see, people connected to me outside of you, nobody cares.
Yeah.
People tie me and you together. They don't tie you know, me and TD together. They don't tie me and you know, Life with Marlene together.
Yeah.
Because we're not connected like that.
Yeah.
Me and you though, I go to channels, people, you know,
Grandma
Yudi, where's your co-host at?
I know.
I ain't the co-host. This is Betty's show. But again, but I am a co-host because I'm on here every day and things like that. So there's a connection there, whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
So now Betty goes off outside of here tomorrow and goes on somebody's channels and goes on a rant and a rave.
Ooh.
I'm tied into that. And nobody else in this chat is probably going to be tied into that. I'm going to be tied into Betty. Hey, whoa. And I need to separate myself from Betty if that's the case. If Betty's starting to say stuff that I don't necessarily agree with.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Now my hair stand out my face. I had to go put some hairspray on it. I'm tired of playing.
Betty,
I forgot to do it this morning.
Please, Betty, do something with that hair. Ugh.
Round. Go put your hat back on now. Life of Marlene say you can be connected but not friends. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But my circle is so small with YouTube close people. I also have like an Instagram group, but we got maybe 5 or 6 people. And I wanted to stay like that. But and I choose very well. I try my best to choose very well.
But that's a private group. Nobody knows we're connected.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know that. I know. But if anyone too want to get me, you can always get me on Instagram. I am Betty J Gathers. It'll come right up. And then you can also start letting me know if it's some stuff that you want to discuss, and if I want, agree on it, but let me know if it's, topics that you want me to touch on. Like I say, I'm trying to find a direction with this, with these lives 3 days a week. I know it's a lot. It's not a little bit. Honestly, it's not a little bit, because I was up early to be able to even get through, the 3 hours. So I know it'll be a lot easier once I go back to 2 hours. But like I said, I'm not going to go back until then, unless something come up and I have to get off early. Then I'm going to do that. But yeah. And I'm going to stay probably about 30 more minutes. Then I'm going to call it a day. And then Warmstrong premiere is 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sure he's going to go live somewhere tonight, y'all.
I don't know. I said last night I wasn't going live, and I wound up going live.
I know, that's what I was saying. You can't never say never. You can never say. But isn't it nice to go to a channel where that's what I want, where you don't have all the stuff because it sucks the air out of the room. You will even notice people start dropping off.
It's fun going to somebody else's channel with that. It's not gonna be on my channel, but it's fun going to other people's channels. Oh wait, I just sit there watching.
But anyway, hey, Robert, Indonesia,
Robert,
thank you so much for stopping by. Oh my goodness, I got 15 in the house. Just hit that thumbs up, please. That helps.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
And what they say. Yeah, my last video, it's got a lot of views on that one. It's going up, up, up. So it's just a video I put out this week. It's got to be good to go up, 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 up too. Yep. First Florado say I can count my friends on one hand. Oh yeah, that's an easy.
Oh yeah. I mean, again,
that's an easy face for me.
On YouTube streets, I may be in people's chats and all this other stuff and subscribe and stuff like that. There's very few people that I talk to like outside of YouTube, like Messenger or something like that. I mean, if you look, there might be 5 people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Marlene says she stopped in late.
Yeah, I appreciate Marlene. I mean, people. It always surprises me the number of people that just pop up. At
yeah, I told you could be on 3 o'clock in the morning. I told you they wanted the party to keep going one night. I was like, oh no, you can't leave. You got to find somebody else party. Who want to go on after I go? But I try. Go ahead.
My problem is coming up with something to talk about.
I know you be.
I just start rambling and whatever.
Well, that's what it is when you ain't got nothing to talk about. That's the way. That's why I say I start making all these doggone notes. I got about probably 3 hours of notes. I done ran out on my but I can always find something. That's when the dead air comes in the building.
The dead air.
The dead air comes in the building. But now where am I echoing from now? You on my channel or something? It's gone now. It's gone now. But yeah, getting back to me though, and I keep getting back. I was getting off of YouTube, I would say between 5 and 6 o'clock, and I just shut that sucker down. But last week, it started the week before, it started inching up. Last week, I was like, and last night, it was like, I said, oh no, you got.
Betty was hype last night. And we're talking 10 and 11, 10:30, 11 o'clock. I was watching YouTube and I'm not answering the phone. And Betty was hype. Oh no, this mother woo. People, you would have wanted to been a fly on the wall in that conversation.
He wanted to tape that one, girl. He wanted
my goodness, I've never seen that.
He wanted to tape that. So
it was great. And that's what me and Betty kind of disagree, because she wants to cut that kind of stuff out of her life. I like to be right there. I like to be the little fly. I like to be in the chat. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to keep anything going, but I like to be in the chat to watch it going.
I like that kind of eats away at you when you could be something else can be in that place. I know what you're saying, but we're all different.
Yeah. Oh no, I understand.
You know what? If I would have never seen it, I think it wouldn't have. It did what it was supposed to do, but it made me do what I needed to do. So
see, in me, it's like, again, I question myself every day. Yeah, it's like if I'm up here watching crazy and loving watting crazy, well, who's really crazy? Who's really crazy?
I know.
I'm king of the crazies.
I know. If you like watching crazy, you crazy.
I'm the king of the crazies, because it's like I get my little tea.
Oh, I tell you, Marlene said she found topics from Google to cover. Girl, I tried that one day and got depressed. I'm like, I can't get all that news and stuff. I can't talk about them news and
Well, and I'm so glad I found like the little niche in like with the cruising community. Generally, we can sit there and we start talking cruising, and when people come up that cruise and we're talking about cruising and it's like a passion of mine, and it makes it so much easier. I don't do well like off script, off topics. I can sit up there. I could talk about anything. Yeah, I mean, you can give me a topic right
Yeah.
now. I should have been on the debate team because right now, Betty, you could pick a topic. I'll let you pick whatever side you want to be on. I'll be on the opposite side. I like to debate. And no matter what the topic is, you want to switch in the middle? Okay, I'll take the other side, and then I'll be pro whatever. But I don't know. It just gets easier when I'm on topic as far as cruising because I can actually enjoy talking about cruising.
Warm. Oh, boy, that's neat. Warm strongest. Ah, isn't that cute? Got muscles. You must look like you got muscles over there.
I hear. Back in my earlier years.
Robe, do you have another channel? Or is this your only channel? Seems like, because you know, a lot of Indonesians and Singapore, they have other channels that they use too. His face looks very familiar, is what it is. So, yeah, I'm beginning to recognize
Right.
Recognize them as we go along. TD, did she say she going on tonight?
I didn't see. I haven't keep up.
She said she was tired. Yeah, never do it when you're tired. Don't ever do it. And you know, I think she was going on YouTube stream. She wasn't going on StreamYard. And she probably would have did better on YouTube stream, maybe. I'm gonna say StreamYard. I don't know. Okay, TD, you coming on tonight, you think, earlier? But anyway, yeah, because like I know how many hours, like it'll be 3.5 hours by the time I get off here. Then I know 4 o'clock, your premiere. And that's probably once you're done, I'm probably gone. And that's how I was doing it. I would write,
No, you're not, Betty. You're gonna still be on the YouTube streets because I'm gonna see you in all these different chats.
No, not today. You won't. I can tell you, not today. I'm done.
People ask me this question tomorrow or Wednesday on Betty's Live. I'm gonna tell you where I found her at.
I bet you I have. It started getting worse, but last night was the worst. That was
the worst. That was the worst I've ever seen you, Betty.
Yeah,
I mean, it was middle of the night and you were hyped. That's like, whoa, Betty.
And I was already tired because I did, and then I don't know how I even ended up on that mess, but anyway, I already
following me. Following me. Following me.
Oh, yeah.
But again, see again. And not to go back and forth.
That face, I know that face, that cute face. Yeah.
Right. So right. We keep going back and forth, but again, I don't think the last time we had a chat and we talked about problems and things like that, I think people got a misunderstanding of me. And again, it's like I don't block people. I can deal with people.
I block people.
The only thing I ever have a problem with is trying to go my channel and having certain conversations follow me, and it makes it harder. It makes it not comfortable for me. So that's what I want to stop. People can say whatever they want to say about me. I don't care. Again, I'm not blocking you. I want to know what you're saying.
I block you.
I want to know what you're saying.
I block you. I won't. Not oh, First Auto says I'm always on 11 p.m. because he's in the UK. GMT 3 p.m. Oh, he said, okay, I got it.
Yeah, GMT is like the standard for everybody.
Yeah,
everything's based off of GMT time.
Yeah, okay.
Or GMT.
And us 6 o'clock is what it is. Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See, that's a good time. See, I can hang with that for a little while and then going off to bed. If you have lives after 8 o'clock, I'm so sorry, y'all. I missed them lives. Last night I didn't, and
Marlene, I was cracking up at Betty last night. Marlene, if you had heard my conversation with Betty last night at 10:30 at night, you'd have been in tears.
I felt better though later on.
Oh, you should have.
Yeah, I did. I felt
once you got a good night's sleep,
Yeah, it was before I went to sleep. Honestly, that part. Yeah, because I thought about it. I told you I'm a person that sit there and then think about it.
Oh,
And
man.
then I said, yeah, that is right. Because I know I was taught, okay, my best friend. This is another thing about this. People really listen. When we was talking about children and picking them up every day at 3:00, your grandchildren, when you retired, and I say I ain't doing it. My best friend, honey, should be all over the place for them grandchildren. Nah, she said, you know what, Betty? That is true. You got to stop your day no matter what. And then if you got a doctor's appointment, you got to work it around at 3:00. Yeah.
But that's what families for. Well, again, see,
I know what we talking about every day.
it depends.
Every day?
If my daughter needs me to help her out with the kids because of life's, her husband works or whatever, and if she needs to do, that's something I need to do. I mean, but we're all different. Again, I get it.
I know that's what I told you. That's why people shouldn't be beat me up.
No, it's not beating you up. They just don't agree with it.
I'm just saying to other people. I don't bother them, but they come bother me. Listen to him. We ain't got no accent. You the one with the accent.
You do, Betty. I don't. Betty has an accent. I don't have an accent.
You do have an accent.
Who?
You think you ain't got one? It depends on
people in the chat. Do I have an accent?
Whatever community you stay in, you might not be as southern as me, but you still got some.
Betty,
what I'm talking about. What?
We all speak differently. So again, people say people. This is a fake argument here. I understand we all speak differently all over and down south, out west, down in Texas, New York. I mean, people speak differently. And
Boston, don't forget about Boston. Oh my God.
Clam chowder.
Yeah, because most of them from Ireland, right? From the old days, somewhere out there.
Y'all want to hear a funny story? You better. You want to hear a funny story?
Yeah, I want to hear a funny story. What's a funny story?
And if I'm going down a place you don't want to go, just tap me on my shoulder.
Listen, I'll be watching.
And this is my son. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of 23andMe. It's a DNA site where you can learn about your ancestry.
Mm-hmm.
And my son wants to know what part of Africa where the heritage came from.
Mm-hmm.
So he does 23andMe. It comes back, and he starts asking me questions about my family, his family, my family. And I'm telling him the best of my scenario, blah 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 this, blah blah that. And I'm like, why? Why all of a sudden the interest of my, my heritage? What's going on here? I mean, again, I appreciate it, but again, I tell you what I know. Anyway, he came back like, and I'll round the numbers off. 25% from the UK, and the part of UK I forget, England, something like that. So 25 European descent, 25%.
So you probably got a little more.
He's doing the math. It's like for him to be 25%,
you got to be more.
The grandparents, that puts three with African descent and one with European descent to put him at 25%. And ballpark numbers and stuff like that. Come on, Betty. I'm right in the middle. No. So we're doing it. So he's asking me all these questions. And then he starts asking me about my cousin. It's like, well, who's this? Well, that's my cousin. And it's like, I don't know. They probably never even met my cousin. And they asked me, I'm like, well, what's going on? Well, that's when they explained it to me about the heritage. My mother was very, very light skinned, green eyes.
Yep.
And I never in a million years, if you had asked me, it's like, nope, she's black, African American.
Yeah.
Black. If you had asked me that, she's a black woman. And they're going through, and it's like one of like the grandparents, and for my kids to be 25% European, that puts one of the grandparents, because they got four, that's 25%, 1/4, at being a European. And I'm like, no, my mother, what? And I started thinking about it. And I show people pictures of my mother. When people look at my mother's picture, they think she's white, European. And I'm like, no. And it's like, it's dawning on me. It's like, wait, hold on. Because now for that means that I'm 50% European. I never thought about it until 23andMe. I never thought about it. So now I go and I do 23andMe, and I come back 47% European. But my mom was her grandfather might have been father or no. Her parents were both very light skinned people. So the both parents were probably had mixed parents.
Mulatto.
She came out real light. So that was what brought me into it. But again, if you had asked me that growing up, I would have told you, no, I'm 80% black. And I look at me. I know I'm light skinned. I never thought about it. And I didn't know people when I tell people that because they always ask me when I was growing up, are your parents mixed? Are your parents mixed? No. But long story short is I took 23andMe, 43%, 47% European, 53% African. And I just found that interesting.
And it's all in our families. My families are listed as mulattoes. My mom, well, her whole family was light. And I never forget, and I said this before on here one time, the census people went around and my Aunt Bessie opened the door. And the census person thought she was white, but somebody in their house must have told them that they were mulattoes. So that you could see where they had the W, but then you could see they wrote the M on top. Yeah, it's there. If you see my hair underneath here, you say, oh yeah, she mixed with something. And my oldest grandson has my hair. Isn't that, it's amazing. He has my hair. But well, the rest of I only got two grandchildren that's not mixed. Two. No, I got one. I got two. I got two that's not. See, when you get 10 grandchildren, you start mixing up. Eight is mixed. Yeah. 2 is not. The oldest grandchild has my hair that I have underneath. So it's just, it's like neat seeing him.
Well, I mean, and again, for me, people are people, and I don't understand why people don't see it that way, even though we have different beliefs.
Because it's the way the world's made up, really. That's all. Okay, how many thumbs up I got? Thumbs up, I got 49 over here. Do you see 50?
You have 50. I'm going to refresh the page real quick. Ooh, you have 50 thumbs up, Betty.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
You kill with the thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Oh, and I'm gonna tell y'all what else I thank y'all for, always stopping by, and my channel's starting to grow. And that's why I sit here with my pencil and paper, because I really want to take this live to another level. And I know the only way I'm going to take it there, I got to keep it clean, y'all. I can't let that outside force come in and suck everything out of here. We work too hard. Y'all, some of y'all in here, y'all got y'all 1,000, some working towards y'all 1,000, but you don't want the air to be sucked out of it. It's a business.
You don't want to. I mean, again, no, some people want it. Some people's channels are based on drama.
Oh yeah, some are.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but again,
channels, yeah.
When I go to work, YouTube, I want to be happy, positive, and I try to keep it that way. Even on cruise ships, I don't talk to negative. I talk to positive. And if I'm on vacation, you'll hear me talk about the positive. I mean, things happen on vacation. I want to keep it positive because I just enjoy that more. I like hearing I like hearing people tell me the positive of a ship instead of the negatives. Not bad for an amateur.
Yeah. It's 7 more minutes and then I'm going to sign off.
Nope. Betty, we're still.
You was the one supposed to stay on. You got
Betty.
Nope.
We are on here to the end.
And came on back. Grab it, eat it, then come back.
We're gonna rock this till the wheels go off.
No, we're gonna rock this wheel at 12:30. Because we gonna you gotta do your premiere, and I'm sure you'll go on later.
Well, I mean, okay. Everybody, my premiere is at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Please come over and watch my video.
Come over. And
I appreciate it.
bring as many people as you can today to
Bring
get up to 1,000, so I don't be up late.
everybody. Bring everybody over.
Because I want him to hit that 1,001. And then
Well, I want to hit 1,020 just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
But again, and that's how how you make your channel grow. You kind of get word of mouth. You get a good inner group of people that share you out and come and support you, and you start building off of that. You know, TT and Grandma Yudi and Bang, and they're very supportive. They come over here, so I go back and support them. Not sure exactly what they're saying, but again, they try to include you because they
do. They do.
And it's the support. You know, it's not a question of anything else, but other than support.
And what's so nice is TD, like I know she speaks English. I can say, TD, can you explain that? Or Grandma Yudi, can you? You know, and Grandma Yudi, she takes it too on her own to, you know, tell them what I'm saying too, you know, sometime, which I feel honored because I don't want them to feel left out, you know?
Right. Yeah, I mean, again, you know, they're speaking their language, and that's fine because again, I appreciate them coming over here and keeping me coming and keeping you company.
Yep. So I got 5 minutes left. You
got somebody new in here, or
Bushcrafters say they back. They had left. They're new too. I'm gonna have to see. Crafter, type Betty. I think they're doing it, and it should drop your link. So people that have not came to your channel, drop your link, and definitely everybody tell everybody about y'all channels. You know, don't hold back. And feel like, you know, you're showing the big head or whatever. You need to get your channel out there and try to support everybody, but don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt your channel.
Right.
You know, because you'll forget about your channel and you're supporting so many other people. And the most important thing that don't yourself. Take care of you. You was gonna say something?
Oh no, I'm agreeing with you.
Oh yeah. Take care of yourself. Like Bill gonna start eating cauliflower rice and
I'll try it. I will try it.
But you might as well try brown rice.
No, I've tried brown rice. It's
okay. You have to
have anything else, I'll eat it.
Yeah, but you have to try. You have to find one that works for you. Is what it is. So. Well, you are welcome, TD. I really, really try. And yeah, because I was talking to somebody on the phone, then I seen somebody go live. Then I'm like, girl, I'm gonna have to, and then I felt bad about it. I'm like, what did I get off this telephone?
Right. Well, again, and me and Betty, we go back and forth. Hey, this person's live, that person's live.
I know.
You feel like almost obligated to go over there and things like that.
And we were in deep conversation too. And then I thought about that. I'm like, you gotta stop this now. This ain't making no sense. But yeah, you want to make sure you take care of yourselves. You want to take care of your families, your animals around you.
I am going to make a plea here. The Virginian Bushcrafter. I am going over your channel. I am going to watch a video and I'm going to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. So I'd like you to come to my channel and watch a video. And if you enjoy it, please subscribe.
Oh.
Only, and you know why I'm doing that, Betty?
Why?
I'm at 991 now. Right. So I need 9 more. I need 9 more subscribers.
Oh, girl, I'm gonna keep myself pretty today, honey. I ain't going into ugly mode.
So that's why normally I wouldn't ask
that. You know what out there, because I only got 2 minutes. I'm gonna make sure it's 2 minutes. Because I think me and Bill say we're not doing nothing for no when we get to 1,000. Here we excited like little cheering.
Well, I still don't.
Now I'm getting excited for mine. I'm like,
yeah, when I get monetized, I'm gonna do a little something for being monetized. Getting 1,000, I mean, without the watch hours. I'm happy to do it, and I'm happy that that I got to it or getting to it.
Yeah.
But again, I when I get monetized, then I'll do something. I know a lot of people celebrate the 1,000, but to me, it's just another milestone, and I feel this. I feel the same as I did when I had 500, when I had 100. It's just different milestone.
It's a milestone. That's, you know what I mean. So, but I know I asked a person. Oh my God, it has been forever. But I definitely want her to come when I do officially hit 1,000, because I did ask her. She probably don't forgot, because I don't even go over her channel that much. But I never forget asking her that I definitely wanted her at my. She called me mommy, and yeah, I would definitely want her here with me. And I say that's why I say people think you forget them, but you don't.
Right. Even though you don't spend as much time as you think you would. It's like with like with Betty. I can't get to everything. And again, if I'm not up at 9 o'clock, or if I'm busy at 9 o'clock, that's why I'm not here, in the morning. But again, she understands, and if she can't you can't make my premiere at 4 because she has something, because life's.
Never know.
Again, you understand. You can't do everything. You can't be everywhere at once. You can't. But again, she's happy for me. I think she's probably more excited about me getting 1,000.
I know. They probably say, Lord, get off your channel. Now I won't go that loud, but I'm happy. I'm happy for anybody that gets there, because it is a feat. You have worked hard. I still think you should do something at 1,000, because a lot will watch, and there are watch hours. Yeah.
Andrew, you sound like my son. And that's what he said, was because I said I had this conversation. I was talking to my kids, and he said, do something at 1,000, like the countdown or whatever you want, however you want to do it, because people will watch, and you're getting watch hours. And I mean, they're thinking like a business. And Andrew, that makes so much sense. And it's so funny that you said that, because that's exactly what my son said. And my son, I fight him every step of the way. He'll come up with something and tell me to do it, and I'm fighting.
Tell him to call me, because I'll listen.
There's been more than one channel that wanted him to look at their videos and give.
Joe Jackson can tell me anything. He won't hurt my feelings. I might throw you a couple of dollars over there.
And again, I'm gonna stop saying Joe Jackson. No, I'm gonna call him just my son, because, again, I find it funny, but he may not find it funny.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Those boys would not have been where they are if it wasn't for what he did. And it might not be as cruel as people think it was. And that was from a different generation.
Well, and I mean, again, it's and I really say, when I mean it, when I say that, he keeps me focused. Again, it's not fighting. We don't fight and argue. But he'll just say, hey, okay, I told you, you don't want to listen. And then later on, I'll say it and say, well, I told you that a month ago. But hey, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
When I'm not focused, and it's like, I want to take the day off. You wait, you get 990 subscribers to take the day off. Okay. Makes no sense to me, but okay. And it's like, okay, let me go live. Let me do this. Let me do that.
Yeah. And make goals too, because I wasn't like making goals for my subs. Like, I know people say you shouldn't pay attention to numbers, but I got a goal now each week of what I want to do. I accomplished that goal plus 13 or 14 more. So it just means I have to get less this week, but I'm still keeping the goal the same. But if it goes over that goal, I'm gonna be happy. Fam Pro Love, I'm getting ready to go. I'm so glad you stopped by, girl. I've been on 3 hours and 32 minutes. Yes, indeed. Work hard, work, and spend a lot of money on GoPros, a laptop, bushcraft gear. I don't know what that is. What is that? Bushcraft.
His swag, his stuff. His t-shirts and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
That's that other stream of income coming in. People come over, buy a coffee mug, buy a t-shirt, buy a sweatshirt, which is again, eventually that's what I'm starting doing. It's like buying other people's stuff and supporting other channels. Because for me, it's like, especially like once I get monetized, I want to support other channels to get monetized, and wear their gear. You know, there'll be some gear every live has somebody else's gear on to get them up there, because again, there's more than enough people for everybody here. It's not a competition. If I get one subscriber, doesn't mean you can't have 2 subscribers. So
First Auto, do you have merchandise? Because I know he just got because I just bought me a shirt from my Omni, and I didn't care how much I paid for that shirt. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care.
I need people like Betty in my corner. You don't care how much you spend. I'm gonna have Betty. I'm gonna have that $50 hoodie for you.
I don't need no hoodie though. I need a shirt.
Oh, that's right. You're in Florida. My bad.
Yeah, I don't need no hoodie. I don't need no hoodie. I can tell you that. It's too hot down here.
Yeah.
Too hot. We don't need nothing with long sleeves. I got stuff with long sleeves, and ask me when I wear them. Oh, he telling me, okay, the channel's about shelter building, okay, water, flood, and firecraft in the bush. Okay, my kind of man.
Well, and again, I was, whose channel was I on? We were talking about being a survivalist, meaning that I'm a city boy.
I'm trying to think. It's another guy.
If I lose power, if I can't get money at the ATM, if I can't use a credit card, if I can't use a debit card, I'm in trouble.
What you say? Just put me out my misery.
I mean, I don't know what to eat. I had to
he don't eat vegetables. Virginia Book. He don't eat no vegetables. He gonna starve to death.
I'd literally be out there. I'd just be eating anything, pine cones, and different things.
You boil them and make a tea.
my hats off to people that can survive on the earth. Because again, it may become a time when you have to.
No, and then we gonna be running out there, then they gonna shoot us because they know we gonna try to take their stuff.
Well, yeah, hopefully that's kind of.
You're gonna be shot on demand.
Watching too much of the Last of Us and Walking Dead stories. Hopefully,
about Walking Dead, but Walking Dead, I stopped. I think after Rick died, called, and when Rick died, I said, okay, it's enough.
I watched it to the very end. Hey, sad man.
But I'm gonna tell you the worst one that killed me, Herschel. Oh, I felt the pain, Herschel.
Yeah.
When they took a hit and put my baby. That hurt me to my heart. Ain't nobody hurt me like Herschel. They killed Herschel. The
Sad Man just came in.
I watched every one.
Sad Man just came in.
Who?
Sadman.
Hey, Sadman.
Sadman.
Okay, Sadman. Okay, I'm getting ready to go now. I know I said that 10 times, but thank you for coming. I've been here for 3.5 hours, and I'm getting ready to leave. And thank all of you that stayed all that time, and everybody just keep coming in. And thumbs up.
Hold on, let me see how many thumbs up you have.
Yeah, see how many thumbs up I got.
Let me refresh the page. We are at 50.
Okay.
So if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please, on the way out, please, if you can hit that, Betty would appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm getting more and more people coming after to watch my video, so that is phenomenal.
Virginia Bushcrafter, appreciate you stopping in, my friend.
Lydia, you stayed the whole time. I thank you. Thanks, you from
Lydia.
The bottom of my heart. I know she like, thank goodness Betty off. That little girl could talk. Okay, but I'll talk with y'all later.
All right, Betty.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.